And we are live. Hello,
What?
and welcome back to Polymorphed D&D. I hope
Hey.
you're all enjoying yourselves, because we're about to have a lot of fun here, hopefully. Unless I accidentally TPK you first thing I do, then we're not gonna have a lot of fun. Um,
Won't happen.
or I'm gonna have fun, but you guys might not. So, anyway, let's just jump right into the recap so that we can get started with the session. So last time, you started off kind of having a bit of a discussion about going to the Underdark and what your plans are. You kind of concluded that your plan is overthrow the government. That's the plan. All of it.
It's a work in progress.
Since you had some time to kill, Storm decided to hire a spy to find some information about Kessler slash Fawnen slash that whole big thing while you are away, since, it may as well use those, like, potentially weeks that you're going to be away from the whole Kessler investigation. And when you later met up with the spy guy again, Jaxson also gave his
G.
number for G is the code name, I guess, that he gave you. But Jaxson gave out his number for the apartment in the hub so that he can leave letters and spy reports and all that. You then finally met up with Ethelward after having to postpone your meeting with him by a full week. And with him, you returned to Arxmortem, and you handed over the metal scrap to Morgan despite the warnings that you had been given. And so, as a reward, just as promised, Jaxson was taken to Gillstar, who had been captured after trying to sneak in to Arxmortem. And ultimately, Jaxson decided to be merciful and not kill him, provided that he actually agrees to drop necromancy once he may or may not survive being a pawn for Morrigan during whatever she has in plan or has in store for him. After that, Storm finally got his reward as well, his new skeletal arm. The old arm was dispelled, so to speak, and the new one was put in place. It was an altogether not very pleasant experience, but worth it, maybe. Time will tell. And so after that was all done, you got to stay the night at Arxmortem before you got to head back the following day. But before parting ways, Morrigan kind of offered, you can continue to work with her in the future if you're interested. She'll stay in touch, essentially. Which was met with a mix nah, I think we're done here, and a bit of, yeah, of course, let's go. So that's a bit inconclusive. But as you got back to Havanitha, Dara and Arisa went off to Arisa's home village to collect Dara's uncle, Delvin Ironwill. And it took some time, again, you were left with some time to kill, since Arisa can only transport via plants once per day and all that, so
Yep.
Jaxson took the opportunity to go and give some information to Naom, confirming Morrigan's whereabouts and mentioning that she's going to find the Necronomicon. Storm also ran off and found some tinkerer to hand his broken pistol that has been sitting on for ages to have that thing repaired. And then finally, after 2 more days, you teleported down to the Underdark and continued your journey onward. And where we kind of left off, you had stumbled upon this strange library-looking building, this octagonal little thing in the middle of nowhere. And upon investigating it, there was this scroll case that may or may not contain a codex that you've been looking for. And as Jaxson decided to go up and touch this codex-looking scroll case, Dara remembered the old childhood stories that she'd heard, realizing at the last second that something is not right here. This is about to get dangerous, and right then and there, these tentacles snapped free, and this creature emerged, kind of breaking the ground apart, and attacked you, Jaxson. And I believe you are currently grappled as a result of the initial attacks. But without any further ado, let's go over to map cam so that we can get this fight underway. So let me share my screen like that and that. Okay. So you're all in this octagonal chamber. I've kind of placed you here a bit randomly, but I know that most of you are kind of like looking at the bookshelves that are on these walls here. Jaxson obviously up there in the middle, close and personal with the Bolhanath, as Dara remembers its name to be. And where we start, we get right into the battle, and the first round will begin with a lair action, as nobody got an initiative over 20.
Oh shit!
Oh, what did I not? Damn.
No, you have a 14 only, apparently.
Yeah. Should have taken alert, dude.
Never in my life.
So
+5 initiative.
Let's just continue on the same track that we've been on. So Jaxson, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
You can do this, Jack.
19.
Okay. Then you are fine. Nothing actually happens. You see for a second the Bolhanath that is now broken free from the ground and is holding you in place. It's almost like it's starting to become translucent for a second. But then it stabilizes and nothing happens. However, second in initiative is the Bolhanath. So it will still get to manhandle you a bit. And just continue with what it was doing. So it is going to make it makes 3 attacks against you.
No.
Yes, it does. It will first try to bite you and then slam you or slap you twice with the tentacles. These are not very good rolls, though. So the bite attack is only a 12, so I'm pretty sure that misses. The first tentacle one is an 18. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay, then the 20 that is the second one will also hit.
It might survive now.
Not the bite, though. Oof.
Yeah, the bite feels like it's the worst.
Yeah, look at that mouse.
Yeah.
So
that is one nice
These
mouse.
are just like tentacles, like.
Well, you're still grappled, that's the thing.
Yeah. But
okay, so first one should be exact average damage, because I rolled maximum on half the dice and minimum on the other half. So that is 17 bludgeoning on the first one.
17. Okay, it's doable. It's doable.
And then that should be 16 on the second one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Soon it's going to get some legendary actions and just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that's
legendary actions.
Well, coming up next is Arisa.
What the fuck?
Does
Some
how
real upside down looking initiative.
Yeah, what the hell is going on?
how bloodied is Jaxson looking?
quite blooded.
Okay.
I mean, if the bite had gotten in, it would be close.
Don't worry. Well, in that case, Arisa is going to run towards Jaxson, and she's going to touch him and cure wounds.
What?
4th level cure wounds.
All right.
And now I'm just gonna see how
Arisa,
many.
what a savior!
Yeah.
Oh my god, we finally have a healer! Very nice, very good.
Okay.
Uh,
26 hit points.
26.
Points.
What the fuck? Come on, can't you do better?
That was actually pretty above average.
I can still get down in 1 round.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah.
4th level cure wounds, you're
Mhm.
probably not gonna get a lot more than
Yeah,
that.
well, it's good though.
And I guess with her bonus action, I don't want Arisa to wild shape because if she does, Jaxson is kind of dead. So she just stays in her normal form. Very out of character for her.
All right. All right.
Whoa.
So that ends her turn then.
Yes.
All right. You know, it's
Legendary action time, you know.
yeah, it's gonna use a
Yeah.
legendary action,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
going to just vanish. Jaxson, you still feel it, so you can conclude that it is invisible. The rest of you don't know for sure. I will say, those of you that have a decent passive perception can tell that Jaxson still looks like he's being held in place, though.
Hey, great. He's still very
Hey.
nice.
So
The outer circle, what is that? That's not his body, right?
no, that's just kind of like the markings in the floor.
Nice.
So that's not. It doesn't have any real gameplay functionalities here.
Yeah.
And so now we have Storm coming up.
Okay, so he's invisible, eh? But can I run? Can I have flanking with if a creature is invisible with a grappled Jaxson?
I'm pretty sure you can still flank it. It would cancel out the disadvantage from it being invisible.
Yeah.
That is what I want to do.
Yeah,
So,
because you don't
do
get
I have-
sneak attack if it was
10,
disadvantage.
15, 20 feet.
But it doesn't matter because he
20
can.
feet.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, that's why he wants to flank though.
Bam. That's a 19.
That is exactly a hit.
Ooh.
Okay. Do I want to hit it 2 times? Yeah. No bone. Yeah. The second attack. Yeah. No. Never mind. That's a miss. Okay. So let's see. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, I'm Christopher. I dropped it on the floor. 22, 26, 32, 33, 40 damage.
40
In one hit, bro. Bam!
Whoa.
That is a lot.
And then, you know me, Jaxson won't have flanking. I'm out.
Yeah, it
Walk
doesn't matter because he still has
10
advantage.
feet up.
So like that then. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Alright.
Is it still invisible?
Yeah, it's still invisible.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything yet. So Fritz is up.
Fritz will run up. He will rage first. No. Wait. So fourth up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he runs up without raging and activates his sword.
10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
25.
Now I have to go back to
35.
see this whole thing again.
I assumed you meant flanking.
Yeah, flanking. So nice. I pinned it this time.
Oh, the sword with a
Yeah, so it's cold damage. That's probably bad in this case.
Who knows? I mean, it's pretty cold down here in the dark.
Yeah. And then he will start smashing. That's let me see here. It's 21 to it
Hits.
on the first one, and it's 21. No, 26 on the second one. Very nice, very good. This one plus this one. That's 15 points of slashing and 1 point of cold damage on the first one.
Joe, no,
it
wait, one
seems-
cold
it
damage.
takes the damage.
And next one is 13 points of slashing and 2 points of cold damage.
Alright.
Fritz will move to the left.
He has how much?
He has 5 feet left.
Do you
No,
wanna
no,
go
no,
away
yeah,
or just-
no, right there.
Okay. Yeah, you know what?
Legendary
It's going to take or use another legendary action.
Oh shit.
It gets advantage because it's invisible,
Ooh.
and it's going to bite Fritz.
Okay,
Oh, what?
Nice. Let's go.
Oh,
A nat 18 and a nat 19, but not a natural 20.
Miss.
So that is a 29 to hit.
Okay, that's
Um,
not nice.
yes, so that is
Nom nom.
a couple of dice.
wonder what the bite will do.
I don't know, hurt?
Only? Doesn't it have anything else? Let's...
Bro, it already has illusion powers. Does it need
Can
to have like a poison
tentacles
thing?
can grapple when attacking.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like that mouth would do something more, but
Yeah, it swallows Fritz.
So that is 49 points of piercing damage.
holy shit.
Do you really need it to do anything else?
It doesn't do
Holy
anything else though.
Yeah.
It's only 49 points of piercing damage, nothing else. So it's not that dangerous, obviously.
That was good. Wait, okay, Jaxson would have survived. Nice.
Yeah, well, maybe not much more than that though.
Oh, not more than that.
Yes, and since we're talking about Jaxson, you're up.
Misty, step out!
Okay, where do you want to go?
Back.
Just
Between Dara and her uncle. Yeah. And action heal myself.
okay.
Let's see here. It's
Bruh,
4 times proficiency bonus.
I
that's
know.
cheating.
What? To heal myself.
I know Misty step out of grab.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's just a verbal semantic in the component.
He has to waste a 2nd level spell for it.
Well, I assume that's all you're going to do,
Yeah.
which means that it is Uncle Delvin's turn.
Uncle!
He's just kind of going to look at you, Dara,
Oh.
and he's like, I wasn't prepared for these kinds of things when I agreed to come here. And then he's just gonna charge in, I guess.
Yeah.
He's
one of the charge.
He's about to get one shot before we even get started with this quest.
It's no worries. Jaxson can rest him.
So, 10,
No, he won't waste it on that shit.
20.
He
He's
doesn't
gonna go
know
into
him.
flanking position with Fritz.
Is he still invisible? No, he has attacked, right?
No, it became visible once it attacked. So it's good. I should point that out. So it's good that you say it. Yeah, so he gets to make 2 attacks. Okay, those are really good rolls. Those are both like 23, 24, maybe. 23.
Well, he is very powerful.
So it does hit both, and now I gotta pull out the old D12s for the Great Axe. Okay, not as good on the damage though, a 1 and a 6. So that is going to be 5 and 10, so 15 slashing damage. So that is going to push it down to this much HP that you don't know.
What?
Actually, let me just do that. So, and then... Yeah, that's all he's gonna do. So, yeah, that ends his turn. And the Bolhanoth is going to use its last legendary action. And it is going to bite your uncle, Dara.
No way.
What? 10 HP, man.
So that is a... Ooh, I think that might actually miss. That actually misses by 1.
Oh. Wow.
Guy's got plot armor.
Well, it's very important for the plot, you know.
Wait, how much HP does he have?
Uncle Delvin?
Mm-hmm.
No,
You don't know.
no spoiler.
Oh.
The thing, he might just get one shot or might tank it. You're about to find out. But yeah, it actually misses. So, Dara, you're up.
Yes, and a real quick question before, and it's kind of a tricky one because of its overall shape. Do you think this Balhana is squid-like enough, or should I just assume it's not squid-like at all?
What do you mean by squid-like?
Because of her fear.
Oh, I mean, it has tentacles.
Yeah.
Afraid of squids, Limo.
It does have a kind of octopus shape.
Yeah.
Or squid, or whatever. I don't know which one's which, really.
Yeah. I'm just gonna assume it makes her scared.
I mean, so, it is Underdark, it's tentacled, you know, I think it's reasonable to assume.
Yeah. Dara runs past Jaxson.
Oh.
There. Shoots 3 Eldritch Blasts, and then after that she's just gonna...
Sure.
So disadvantage, right? Because you're fifth.
Yep. Is a 19 a hit?
Yes, exactly a hit.
Damn. Okay, 14 is not a hit, and 17 is not a hit. So then I'll just go with the damage.
Yep.
13 force damage.
Total?
Yep. Just 1 hit.
Alrighty. And then do you just want to leave, or are you just like rounding the corner? Or
Yeah, around the corner, basically, like hiding behind the corner,
Sure.
if she can, then.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's open outside, so
Oh, perfect.
plenty of space. Then at that point, we go to the top of the round with lair action time. So we're
Grab
gonna...
Dara.
No, you're gonna do...
Attack Dora.
Lair actions are different, man. That's not... You know, I'm just slapping people.
They get power-ups.
We're gonna have real fun today, so Jaxson, I want you to make another whiz save.
Oh.
2.
Okay, that's fun. So, Jaxson,
Oh, yeah.
you stand over here, and then suddenly the ground below you opens and swallows you, and
What?
spits you out over here.
Fun. Fun.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I love this ability.
Unfortunate that it's his turn now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
So-
a legendary accent.
Well, that comes
He actually hasn't done any
after
damage to it
another
yet, though.
person's turn. No, but you're also the person that fell into the trap, and it has gotten a taste for your blood, you know.
Yeah.
Aasimar's taste very good, you know. That is
There's another one, like, under.
Yeah, but you're the one that is like still kind of dying a bit, you know.
He's not even blooded anymore.
Well, you're
Yeah,
about
yeah.
to be,
Escape.
possibly.
I
So-
mean, he can nom on Arisa for how long as he likes, but you're easy to nom on.
It's going to start by biting you, Jaxson.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, that might miss. That is only 17.
8 hits.
Okay, it does.
Oh,
Then
where's
it's
the
going,
ring when you need it, eh?
It's going to tentacle slap Fritz.
Okay.
So that is a 29. And it is going to tentacle slap Uncle Delvin with another 29. These I've rolled like 5 19s. Not a single 20 though. That one comes later.
On the bite.
Yep.
That's
So
a scar right there.
we're going for the bite now.
Nom 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 nom.
Delvin getting a scar, yeah?
Well,
Maybe Jaxson, or-
maybe.
Yeah.
So that is
So he has quite high con saves.
this one wasn't that good on the damage. That is only 33 points of piercing damage.
Trash.
Yeah, that's no scar, is it?
Trash. No. It's like double that to scar.
Yeah.
And then for Fritz, he is going to take 13. 19 plus 22 points of bludgeoning to Fritz. I forgot another 3 points to you, Jaxson. I forgot to add.
No,
the
stop it.
thing. And so Fritz is grappled, and then Delvin is going to take 9, 13, 16 points of damage for Delvin. So let me just check his HP real quick.
Does he get his scar?
No.
Great.
He's relatively tanky, at least you can conclude here. He's not like a 10 HP Andy, at least.
He's not a commoner.
He's a battle-hardened warrior. But yeah, that should end the Bolhanoth's turn. It is going to... it's going to just move like that. And then it
Someone grappled?
is... Yeah, Fritz and Delvin are both grappled.
Sure.
And then it is going to be Arisa's turn.
All right. Given that 3 people are being hurt, Arisa needs to do everything she can with a mass cure wounds.
What level is that?
5th level.
How many spell slots does she have?
In 5th level, 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Busted.
I mean, it doesn't do that much damage. Oh god, she actually almost max. Almost max. Oh god, now I'm just gonna have to check exactly.
Nice.
Okay,
Good.
Jaxson, Fritz, and Delvin regain 26 hit points. I
Almost up to
assume
4.
Storm is untouched, but if he isn't, 26 HP.
Jaxson's no longer blooded again.
The power of mass cure wounds.
Yeah.
Well, Arisa feels very safe as a healer, so she's just going to do that. And that ends her turn.
How many tentacles does it have?
4.
4 of them. Okay.
Oops.
And how long do they look?
Pretty long.
Okay.
It's gonna use a legendary action to go invisible again. So it is currently invisible, and it is Storm's turn.
Flanking with Delvin.
Yep.
Attack.
What? Really?
No way.
Whoa.
Crazy how that works.
Lock. That's a 21.
That hits.
And I attack the second. That's a miss.
Whoa.
What? Let's see. 6, 11, 16, 21, 27, 31, 38 damage.
Not bad.
Bam, bam, bam.
Okay.
Storm goes up.
Right, so
you can't hide anything. You can't hide.
You could
anywhere,
go outside, hypothetically, but...
Does he have the movement for it?
You used 10 feet of movement so far. So you'd have
Yeah, no,
to...
go back
yeah,
where is 10 feet up, I mean. 10 feet up. Perfect.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then it is... the Bohanath is going to do another legendary action. And it is going to take a bite out of Fritz again.
Oh,
That's another natural 18. I'm rolling...
I should have just raged before, man.
Hindsight is 20/20, as they say.
Yeah.
Well, Arisa still has healing.
Yep.
Not ever using healing. She's very good at healing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is pretty high damage. Ooh, that is really nasty damage, actually. Let me see here. Wait, so that is 10, 20, 30, 47, or no, 44, 53, 56 points of piercing damage as it
Okay,
chomps
I thought
down
you were
on
going to try
Fritz.
to score him or something, but that's fine.
Well, it is Fritz we're talking about still.
I want to see a critical hit.
Still
Bite.
close though.
I mean, if that had been a crit, that would have been over 100 damage.
Yeah, he would have been down by that.
That would have been enough to scar anyone in the party.
Yep.
But yeah, it is no longer invisible since it did
Dara is
attack.
already scarred.
Yep. Emotionally.
Yep.
And
Yeah, she got like a psychic scar, right? Once. Or she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she succeeded on the roll.
And it is now Fritz's turn.
Which will rage as a bonus action.
Oh wow, you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure. And then he will attack.
Bonk, bonk.
So that's a 27.
Hits.
And no, it was 21.
Oh, that's
No,
still a
24.
hit. That's also a hit.
And the other attack is 27.
All right.
So he does pretty decent damage on the first one. That's 17 slashing and 7 cold. So 24. Or no, 24. And the second one is 8 cold and 10 slashing. Oh wait, add 6 damage because I forgot the rage damage.
Okay.
So
Got it.
A question: is it blooded? We can't see it.
It looks a bit bloodied, yeah.
Easy.
But it only just became bloodied from Fritz damage, so...
Going down, boy!
And now... Yeah, you know, screw it. It's going to take another... last legendary action, taking another bite out of Fritz real quick.
Wait, now he has rage. He has rage now.
True. That is a 19 to hit.
No, okay.
So just a quick bit of damage. Let's see here. That is 21, 31, 32, 38, 43, 46 points
So
of
23.
piercing damage. So yeah, 23.
Okay. That could have gone bad if you hadn't rage.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is Jackson's turn.
Jaxson will cut himself.
Mm-hmm.
Choose cold because this is that works.
Yeah.
So and that he takes 5 points of damage. Oh, not nice, not nice. He's bloodied. He moves up 1 square, so he gets advantage.
Right for the pack tactics.
Yeah.
Yeah!
And that's 20 to hit on the first one.
Hits.
And the second one is 19.
Hits exactly.
Ooh. 8 points of slashing and 5 points of cold damage.
8
And
slashing and 5 cold, you say.
And the second one is 4 cold and 7 slashing.
4 and
4,
7.
7.
Yes.
Wait, no, why is he close? Jaxson stands in the wrong way.
What do you mean?
Besides Fritz.
Oh, 1 up, not 1
Yeah.
to the left.
No,
No,
left.
1 back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he has 10 feet.
Reach.
Yeah, well, the way you said you wanted to walk 5 feet closer.
Oh,
You didn't
yeah, but
specify
like
to
it's
who.
the- Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
oh.
thought I said Fritz. Like,
I just heard they wanted to go 5 feet, 5 feet closer.
Oh.
Maybe you said
No,
that,
I thought I said
so I missed
Fritz.
it.
I also assumed it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
towards the creature, but
yeah,
it
oh
became
yeah,
very
my
weird.
bad. Then that's Jaxson will move 5 feet back to the left.
5 feet, so like that.
Yeah.
It is going to make an attack of opportunity
Okay.
against you
Okay.
then.
Okay. I just wanted to check the reach.
Yep. Well, that is a
And
27.
you're grappled!
And you end up being grappled here. So. So that is going to be 10, 11, 12, 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just int?
Potentially.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
It's getting hungry, you know.
Jaxson got a bit jealous of Storm just walking in and out, and
No,
in and out.
I just wanted to check the reach.
So Delvin is quickly going to make his 2 attacks. These are neither hits this time. So he used up all his skill the first time around. Now that he's like restrained by the tentacle, he doesn't do much. Dara.
Yeah. Out of the go outside the corner and pew pew pew.
Sure. Your uncle is in the way, so you might hit him.
And disadvantage. That's great.
Oh shit. She wouldn't want to do that. Is Delvin looking hurt or is he completely fine?
He was completely healed by Arisa. He took like 14 points of damage and got healed 26. He's better than ever.
Better than ever in a tentacle
Jaxson.
freaking.
Well, aside from that.
Dara is going to hold her action. If
She gets a clear line of sight.
no, I'm just gonna say Jaxson. How is Jaxson looking bloody?
He's blooded and Fritz is even more blooded.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I want to do this, I suppose. If this Valhannet attack Delvin or Jaxson, she wants to cast banishment.
Wait. Not on Fritz.
No. Well, I can't banish more people, you know.
Oh, you want to banish Fritz. Oh, mm-hmm.
So you want to target Delvin or Jaxson with a banishment if they're attacked.
You know what? Why not just target the Valhannet?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's not invisible and you know all that stuff.
Right.
If that is okay for you.
Okay, so if it attacks anyone, want to banish it, or if it attacks
Anyone in that case, and it is visible because it has to be visible.
It attacks Storm.
Might I ask, why not just banish it now?
Because, yeah, why not? I banish.
I mean, I think it's just like all the mix-up just got it bad.
Okay, so charisma save, if I remember correctly.
Yes, indeed.
Who would have thought that is not enough? So that's a 13.
Come on!
It disappears. Let me just find the thing there. Yep, it's
That
gone.
spell is so anticlimactic.
It's nice for us now because we can heal up.
Yeah, exactly! It's supposed to be a dope-ass battle and we get...
Says like the guy who won't, like, is never in range, so he...
I have
doesn't
been
need
in
to.
range plenty of times. It can,
Yes,
it
and
can
you run
hold
out
this
of it.
atom. It can hold this action. He can do plenty of stuff. He
It's
can
not
use
a
his legendary
violent
action
thing, though.
to... He used his legendary action on you, or legendary action on
Oh,
you.
actually,
No,
never
me.
mind. Screw it. Legendary resistance.
Ah,
just remembered.
Nice. Ah!
Dara runs behind the corner.
I actually forgot that it had that, and I was like, wait, is there anything I can do? Oh yeah, it has legendary resistance. So it just burns a legendary resistance, nothing happens.
So how did that look? Did it disappear for a second?
Yeah, it legit, it's like one frame.
Wait,
Oh,
It's like-
does it still hold us then? Huh?
Yeah, because it doesn't have, nothing has the time to move. It's like a 60th of a second. We're playing in 60 FPS here.
But like a reaction can work in one frame.
Yeah, but how are you reacting, huh? What are you doing with your reaction? That's right,
don't
nothing.
You're being shocked by the fact that it started to disappear.
Wow.
A good thing I remembered that it has legendary resistance, because otherwise that would have been rough.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the one thing you have against Dara.
Yeah, so at that point, since Dara is done, we go to lair action. So let me think here. Yeah, let's do the storm.
I knew it. I just ratted myself out.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, you say, this is no match for Captain Storm.
Isn't that like your worst?
I think charisma is his worst.
This is no match for Captain Storm. Luck.
Luck.
Got it. Ah! Yeah, I failed.
Okay.
Luck again.
So, yeah, Storm, you, just like Jaxson before, you're swallowed by the ground, and it spits you out right over here.
No, it's an AoE attack.
It actually, no, it spits you out here, actually.
Oh, okay.
That is good spot.
And then we move to its turn. It is instantly going to make a tentacle attack against you, Storm.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
No more attacks against me. Only
No,
the
that was
tentacle.
the layer action was to move it. Now it's making a tentacle attack against you.
It's
on its
turn
turn.
and it's
Yeah.
making a
Yeah,
okay.
that's the first thing it's doing. So it's a 22 to hit, so that should be enough.
Yeah.
So you're going to take, that is...
I get a dodge. Good.
Sure. That is
You
20
forget to-
halved to 10 then.
Good.
Bludgeoning damage, and you're grappled.
Fair.
That's the key thing here. Then it is going to... both of you guys are bloodied. Let me just see here.
I would say bite Fritz.
The 50-50.
But he needs to move
Coin flip.
to bite Jaxson.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem to be an issue.
And Jaxson doesn't do any damage on him.
It is going to... Yeah, it's going to bite Fritz. It's gonna...
Wait, I don't want that. Can it bite Delvin or something?
Nah, yeah, he hasn't done
Come
enough.
on, man.
That's
come on.
probably a miss, actually. That is 16. I don't think
It
that is
hits.
enough. Oh,
It
it
hits.
does? Okay.
Whoa.
Oh.
This might be bad for Fritz.
This does not look like it's a lot of damage, though, so
Oh,
that is the
okay,
saving
okay.
grace here. So that is
Mhm.
only... this is probably the lowest one yet, so that should be 26, 27, 28, 29... That is 32 halved to 16 then for Fritz.
Alright.
And then last one, it is just going to continue to slap you around Jaxson with its last tentacle.
Wait, he has 4 grappled with the tentacles.
Yeah, so it just
Oh
squeezes
yeah,
you a bit.
okay, right, fair.
So that is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, okay.
And this isn't a lot of damage either, I don't think. So that should be 10, 12, 15 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Jaxson.
Okay. Okay.
And that finally ends its turn, and we move to Arisa.
Mass cure. Woo.
I was gonna say, never has the healer been so important.
And of course, I target Jaxson, Fritz, and Storm because those are the only guys who have taken any damage.
Yeah.
Oh, the Balhanath as well, you know.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Gotta be fair
Yeah,
here,
nice
you know.
person, yeah.
Yeah.
We include everyone.
Okay, that is 17 hit points for each of them.
The Bahana kills everyone else except Arisa and
Should
Arisa
just
as a
kill
pet.
You should just kill the healer, come on.
The healer who has over 100 HP. Nah, I'm good.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that is-
Arisa, anything else?
No, she's fine. She's just going for the healing.
Okay. Then we move to Storm. You're grappled.
How do I go make out of that?
You can use your action to break free.
Or you
With
can just
what?
stab it.
Acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, let's go.
So which one are you
You-
using, though?
It uses your action, just so that you'd remember that.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm using it. Acrobatics I am using. That's a 25.
25 to escape is enough.
Great. Then I
You have movement still.
Yeah.
And bonus action.
Yeah, go out, bonus action, hide, why not? You know.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, like that.
Bonus action, hide, and that's like working 20 something.
Okay. Yep.
21.
I will say right now, just for the purposes of mechanics,
Oh, yeah, right.
you're not hidden because it has blind sight and can
Yeah.
sense where you are.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't even have eyes, so it's it's relatively reasonable. Okay, but that ends your turn, so Fritz is up. No, actually, first we do a bit of trolling, and it is going to use a legendary action to bite Fritz.
Oh, crap.
Hey, it's, as long as it's not max damage or something.
That is 12 to hit. So it doesn't hit. So then it is Fritz's turn. It was hoping to knock him down before Fritz got to go.
Yeah, Fritz keeps on smashing.
Yep.
Arisa is too strong with healing.
That's... He misses both attacks.
So they're
He's
even
getting
then.
nervous. Just getting nervous.
He's getting nervous, man. Yeah.
Seldom
so
has
that's-
Fritz been this hurt.
I don't know if he has a bonus action. No, he does not.
Is it Jaxson then?
Probably.
In that case, before it's your turn, Jaxson, it is going
Mike.
to go invisible.
Yeah, will. Wait, does he have? No, fuck off.
Fairy fire.
No. Yeah, I need to be
Would be
able to
nice.
see.
Would be very.
Wait. I need to check one thing. If it's this level or the last level, or next level, because this can be quite annoying for you, because he's marked by my, because he got hit by me, so he's marked. I can't find my 5e tools has been resetted. Very nice.
Is it something for Blood Hunter? I
Mhm.
can look it up for you.
Yeah. I don't know if it's this level or last level.
What am I looking for? Oh, brand of tethering. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's the.
Alright, it's next level, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That-
the anti-teleportation thingy.
And wait, do I have I think I have. Wait.
There is an anti-invisible thing, but that's for Archfey Profane Souls.
Is it Archfey? Okay. Well,
As far as I can tell.
I am Archfey.
You are.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's the thing. So he can't be invisible.
Yeah, that's actually correct. For the
Yeah.
duration, the creature gains no benefit of any cover or being invisible.
So,
So it basically has Fairy Fire on it.
Yep. Damn.
Damn.
Alright, well it tries to go invisible, but it's still glowing.
Jaxson will hit it.
Yep.
Wait, no. First of all, he will use his bonus action to blood curse him with blood curse of the marked. So he gets an extra damage die. First attack is a nat 18,
Okay.
and the second one is a nat 15.
Both probably hit.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming you have more than a +4 to hit.
That's 12 slashing and 10 cold damage.
Okay.
And it's... Oh, I can reroll. Fuck. I rerolled a 2 to a 1.
Happens.
5 slashing and 7 cold. So 12 in total.
Okay.
And he's branded now. Like it like the effect runs out if I don't damage him. So until the end of my next turn, he can't benefit from it.
Sure. Interesting. Then we have we have Delvin up next.
Delvin.
Get the final kill.
One hits. One is a like 11 to hit, so that one doesn't do anything. So that is going to be. This is not a lot of damage. That is 7 points of damage.
Delvin.
So it doesn't die.
Storm is going to run in and steal the kill again.
Still has a legendary action. So it is going to use the last one to bite Fritz again.
Poor Fritz, man. Has big holes in his chest.
Oh, that's a natural one. What is this plot armor, man?
Delvin has
not
plot
even
armor.
close,
Fritz doesn't have.
man.
Delvin couldn't go down. No, Fritz can't go down. This is...
Neither
man.
Jaxson.
This is cheating. The dice gods are trolling. Well, then it is layer... No, it's Dara first. Then we go back to the top with the layer action. So, Dara, what do you do?
To the right.
Can you really go closer?
I wouldn't count this as close.
Okay.
It is kind of, I guess, but it's also not really.
Banishment. Waste a legendary action. Go back. Next turn.
Fails, but uses another legendary resistance.
Yep.
So then that concludes your turn, and now it is layer action. Yeah, it's going to... screw it. It will do the same thing it did before, so Storm, give me another whiz save.
Doesn't even need to see him.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so you fail.
Getting spit out by the floor.
Yep, you pop up here. And as we move to its turn, it's instantly going to do a tentacle thingy against you. So that is a 26 to hit you. You're grappled. You uncanny dodge, but you're going to still take some damage. So that is 12, 15. So 15 half to 7 damage for you, Storm.
Yeah.
Then, you know, it is rather upset with you, Jaxson.
No.
Understandable.
Oh no. Oh no.
So
No.
it is going
It doesn't
to...
know it's me.
It kind of does.
No.
Because it starts shimmering after you slash
It can't look. It has blind sight. How does it know it's shimmering?
Well, it feels that it has a gross aura to it. So that is 22 to hit you with a tentacle. And it is going to pull you 5 feet
fuck
closer.
off. Fuck off.
Because it can do that. I just have forgotten. I forgot about it initially. So you're going to start off by taking... this is a lot of damage. That is 16, 19, 22 points of bludgeoning damage. And then it is going to try to bite you.
No. Can't we talk about this?
And it's a miss, because that's a 15. I swear, this is plot armor. Every time I get the chance of like a killing blow, so to speak, I grief it, man.
Okay,
Well, it is what it is.
Wait, is this Caden reincarnated?
Well, I have a few chances more with the legendary actions, at least.
Whoa.
So Arisa is up next.
Yeah, she's out of mass cure wounds.
Jaxson is lowest right now.
That's
he
metagaming.
Storm is lowest.
Storm
is lowest.
He's lowest.
Okay.
I think Fritz has over double HP with the resistance.
Okay, don't worry. In that case,
Arisa-
walks up towards Jaxson and gives him a
Wait.
4th level cure wounds.
Oh, nice. I thought about like attack of opportunity, but he has all his tentacles occupied.
Could still bite if you go close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
28 hit points to.
Nice. I might survive a
Come
bite.
on,
And
I
then
might-
Arisa moves back.
I might survive. Doesn't she have a bonus action heal as well?
Can only cast one proper spell though. Per
All right.
Because it would have to be a
I
cantrip.
mean, she could, but she couldn't cast another spell.
Yeah.
Unless it's a cantrip. And her cantrip kind of suck.
She might have like spare the dying or something when you're down. That's a cantrip.
I don't actually think Arisa has that.
I don't think so either, but still.
Yeah, no offensive cantrip.
So, legendary action. Bite against Jaxson.
Wow.
That is a 20 to hit.
No.
But don't worry, you just got healed, man.
I swear this is gonna leave you at like 1 HP and then I'm not gonna hit again. Okay, so that is 10, because this is not a high roll. 20, 25, 31, 34 points.
Okay.
Are you at single digits?
No.
No.
I mean, you could have killed him with the attack.
Yeah, no, I'm
It was
not sure I
possible.
could have. But that was a low roll, as I said, so. Well, Storm, you're up.
Can I hit him?
No. You're
Can I
grappled.
hit this tentacle?
That's not how this game works.
You can just cut it off, like.
What the fuck? How is that not how the game works?
You know that this is not how the game works. You've played this for how many years now? 6 years? 7 years? I believe you were 15 when we started playing. You should know how the game works.
Fuck, man.
Such bullshit, man. Bullshit.
Bullshit shit.
Yeah. Oh
man.
god damn, it's been 8 years.
Well, I think we started like the week before your birthday or something. So the rest of us were 16 when we started.
Yeah.
Okay, 7-8 years.
Okay, well, acrobatics. That's a 24.
That's enough. Do you go back to here?
Hell no.
Nope. What do you do then?
Go to Dara.
The first fight Dara is targeted.
Flanking with Jaxson.
I was gonna say that's the like if you were gonna say that I was gonna call that the Chad move. So you
Yeah,
did it.
dude.
It's unironically the smartest thing you could probably do in this
Yep.
situation. So
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah. Okay. So
Wait. Why did you flank with me?
well,
It's either you or Delvin.
No, he can flank with Fritz.
Oh yeah, he can
Jaxson
actually.
already has advantage.
Yeah, but how the fuck is he supposed to know that? You fucking meta gamer,
Yeah,
a little
it's
armor.
fair.
The fuck?
Well,
You think I'm running around? Oh, this fucking big
No, but
thing,
he
and I'm
knows
thinking
that.
of. Oh wait, yeah, right.
He knows
Jaxson has
about
this
his
little
armor.
fucking armor that makes him
Yeah.
advantage when.
but then again,
he's
Storm is kind of
like-
stupid, so
Yeah.
he probably doesn't think about your armor. Anyway,
That is very true.
end of the turn. So then it is another legendary action.
Nom nom Jaxson.
Jaxson,
Nom,
pray
nom.
to the gods.
Oh yeah.
Pick a god
18
and
to
pray.
hit.
Yeah, it's
Do we even need to roll damage on that one?
first or.
What are you at right now?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay, then I'll do
Let's
the
see
math.
this guy.
So 12 plus
Don't worry,
Keep
Jack-
it at 12. Keep it at 12. Come on.
12 plus 14, that's 26, plus 9, that is 35, plus 5 is 40, plus 3 is 43 points of piercing
Jaxson
damage.
is down.
Aww, I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Mm.
Damn.
Crazy.
But he has one success on death saves already.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because of his arm.
So that ends your turn.
Good thing you have flanking though.
Yeah.
Flanking
Very
from the
good
other
flanking.
side.
Very nice flanking.
Fritz is up, so you still get to play.
Yeah. Fritz.
go.
Yeah. Fritz no flanking grip. That's 19.
Hits,
Oh yeah, and
just
the
barely.
second one fails.
Okay, well, it is a hit.
That's 18 slashing and 4 cold.
Ooh, that is a lot of damage, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn right. Anyways.
Is that all he's going to do?
Yes.
Okay, then last legendary action, another bite, but on Fritz this time.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say fucker.
Oh yeah, he just goes to finish you off. Okay, so that is only a 12. Fritz has the real plot armor here.
Yeah. Well, Fritz would have probably survived it though.
I feel like
probably.
Delvin is the one with the real plot armor. He hasn't barely taken any damage.
He's also
doesn't
barely done
get hit.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, plot armor doesn't make you strong. It just makes you avoid
Well,
things.
Jaxson, death save.
Fuck! 19. I was so close.
I thought you were mad that you succeeded.
No,
for
I was close to get up, you know, like...
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Just took me a second. Then Delvin is going in here. Both hit, actually.
Delvin. Is he actually killing it?
How do I want to do this?
Yeah.
He rolled double 9s on the damage. That is like 18 plus 8, so 26 points. It was at 17. So, the thing just like picks up Jaxson in its mouth and starts like chomping down on him. And like you're half inside this thing as it's just like consuming you. And then Delvin just like takes his axe, slams it into the side, and like drags it along, cutting it open so that you just fall out the side of its mouth, and then it just like flops over to the opposite side, kind of like landing right next to Fritz with just guts all over the place. But it is dead. So yay! Good job, Delvin.
Yeah, Delvin is the real MVP here.
He's just like, he screams as he does that, and then he just kind of stands there like out of breath, like is everything down here like this?
Yeah, Delvin.
Some things are worse and some things are less worse. And also, Arisa does healing hands on Jaxson because, you know.
Yeah.
Welcome to the coworkers, Delvin. That's how you do it.
Thank you, my friend.
Ah, coworkers, Delvin. We spoke about this.
He just pats you on the back.
H.
And we spoke about me being your first friend then.
Should we help?
Run.
Should we help Jaxson? Or
Well, Arisa did the
perfect.
healing hands.
Doesn't even listen. Come
Yeah, 8 HP.
It's big, huge.
I have a question. I think Jaxson is wondering. Do they have bathhouses down in Underdark?
Well, definitely not here. There are...
Ooh.
There have been some underground springs, but they're not like things that you find anyway.
You know
You're
that
in
in your hometown there are bathhouses, though.
Yeah. At least not in the wild.
Dara, could you clean up the blood?
Is anything of this valuable? This creature, Dara?
You're not sure.
I just know what it is and what it does. I don't know if we actually can use anything of it.
Could we use it for any magical means, you know?
Yeah, we could probably craft something with it.
Look, the only thing I know is it knows illusion magic, and it looks very mean.
Okay, Mr. DM, what looks like the easiest thing to grab from it that's like, you know, is it a big tooth? Is it
Yeah.
you just cut off one of these, or?
No, I'm thinking
It
like
all
one of the
seems
smaller teeth.
Well, not a big tooth. Like,
I mean, they're pretty big. Like the big teeth are like this probably.
So we can-
So
okay, well then
but
a
you
small
could
teeth
you
tooth.
could grab one.
I grab a small tooth of what was his name?
Ball Hanoth.
Ball Hanoth.
Scary.
It's now that Jacob reveals his 200 IQ and says this was all an illusion.
Well, funny that you should say that, because as this thing is dead, you see that the walls of this building just start kind of melting away as
Cool.
you realize that this entire library, including the scroll case and whatever might be inside it, just starts dematerializing itself.
10,000 gold!
And you're left with just this like
Storm is crying.
flat surface in the cave.
We were gonna read that, or Jaxson
Yeah,
was gonna
maybe
read that.
I should have mentioned that they tend to make illusion based on whoever their prey's most strongest desires are.
Why the fuck didn't you say that before I went in to touch it?
Well, I kind of realized it when you were touching
Yeah,
it.
next time you touch everything. Fuck this. Fuck this rock place.
Fuck down the dark.
Yeah.
We're going back to having Ethan.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back.
No, we don't.
Are you gonna stop me? Huh?
Well, you're not gonna get the teleport.
Dalvin steps
I
up
mean,
and
whoa.
he's like, "My friends, listen. This is a learning experience. We've all grown from this. Do you not see? Do you think great warriors are born from nothing? No. You fight and you learn. Do not let something so minor as this abomination dissuade you from your quests."
You're a good choice for Storm's first
We
friend.
should get 11 temporary hit points.
What inspiring leader.
Yeah!
Sorry, it doesn't have the feat.
Oh, bro. Okay, we should gain inspiration.
He gains inspiration.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, but I give myself inspiration.
Use it when you in the boss fight.
I'm just sitting there like after an epic villain monologue, I just go like, man, I deserve an inspiration for that. I'm awesome.
Awesome, man. Good.
This is gotta be a thing, just because it's so...
Mm-hmm.
Well, the
Oh my
next
God.
edition of D&D seems to be very happy to give out inspiration for a bit of this and that. So
You get
Yeah,
inspiration.
GM just awards himself inspiration. I find my speech very inspiring, so I give myself an inspiration.
just finishes the villain monologue and I was like, guys, wasn't that just awesome? Right? Like, I totally deserve that inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, the thing is that you have a...
The circle in the ground, is that still around, or is that
no,
also...
everything. It's just natural cave surface left below you.
Yeah.
All of it just fades away. The whole building, everything was just an illusion. All that remains is the bunch of you and the guts and mess left behind from the Bolhana.
Do we want to have a little short rest after this fight?
Oh, yes. Yes.
I mean, you're getting close to a long rest. Like you're towards the end of the day. You probably had like an hour or so left before you had to set up camp.
Maybe we can just try to find a camp and just go for that instead.
Or the pre-camp. Like, can we find a camp?
Probably not. But maybe we can find some place to take shelter.
No.
Well,
Don't worry, not everything is as dangerous as the Valhalla.
you continue onwards at least, and you actually come upon what is like one of the bigger roads that goes through the Underdark. Because there are some like road systems that connect some of the cities. And you see like there's a carving on one of the like rocks beside it where it says Sharanth 25 miles. So it is essentially one full day left before you will get there.
Yeah.
Lance.
Well,
Is that the right city?
I will speak for Leon and say yes.
Oh, please.
And now we wait. There we have it. I don't know if you heard it, but Jaxson asked if that was the right city, and I took the liberty to say yes.
Yes, I would have said yes, so it's good that you said yes.
Yeah. So, there is like I mean, plenty of people set up camp alongside the road, so you find like a little like patch of moss surrounded by a couple of like big mushrooms.
Come see.
Yeah.
Well, you need to plant the home seed, and
In the moss.
that doesn't
It needs
count.
dirt.
There's like a criteria that you need a certain amount of dirt to be able to
Can't,
plant
like-
it.
I wonder if
Bone
mold
shape or
earth
something,
can change
yeah.
things. I will double check this weird ass spell.
Oh no, we have to sleep one night without the home seed. Tragedy.
Yeah, yeah. You cannot make it into dirt.
Wow, trash.
But you can move it.
Move what?
The dirt.
There is no dirt.
Well, she can move porous rocks as well. It actually has.
We should just like bring enough dirt with us in the.
You could literally just bring a large enough pot. You could just place that anywhere. But here, you know, it's just cold hard ground. There's no arable land for you to plant your home seed in. You have to sleep on the ground tonight.
Trash place.
Maybe stone shape. No, stone shape can make dirt. Oh well, we'll just have to sleep on the ground.
Look, it's nice and padded with the moss.
I want my home seat.
Who's
one
taking
night,
the
you-
first watch?
Spoiled thing.
Well, it seems like
Fritz
this.
ain't taking a watch, he's sleeping.
Jaxson sleeping already.
No, he's
Yep.
not. No,
Jaxson
no,
sleeping
no.
already.
No. Poke.
Yep.
Uncle, could you take the
Poke.
first shit?
Poke. You're not taking watch? You know, we
No.
have to figure it out because Fritz don't have dark vision, you know.
Well, I took a beating, so I'm sleeping.
Oh,
Arisa.
right, master.
You only
Arisa.
need Dara and 2 others, so
Arisa
okay.
takes one watch, and
Jaxson is sleeping tonight.
technically I could have. Lord
taking the first
have
watch.
on the watch. Never
I'm
mind.
such a gentleman.
Storm,
I take the
Arisa,
first
Dara.
watch. Go to sleep.
He has
You,
some alternative motives here.
I climb the shroom.
I was gonna say, do you make like a fire or anything, or are you just like going without one? Because
We
it's
can
not
make
like
it.
freezing,
We're-
it's just like
Not making
cool
a fire.
down here. Alright.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, so Storm, you take the first watch and you climb up on a
Shroom.
shroom. Yep. Alright. I need you to make a perception check for your watch then.
I will do that.
Shouldn't be that difficult for you, I'd imagine.
No, that is 21.
21. Okay. About an hour into your watch, actually, you see something that is like flying, because you're in like a massive cave at this point. You see something that just goes like flying past you, high up, like near the ceiling of the cave. There are 2 relatively big shapes.
I try to stay quiet and hidden.
Yeah, you just see like they're very quiet in the way that they're flying, and just go like drifting past, continuing away. They came from the direction that you're headed.
Ooh. Did not look like humanoids riding. Like how big?
Like the flying things were like, they would be considered large creatures basically.
So something could ride on us.
Could. It was difficult to see because you technically only got a 21, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Trash.
Well, then Storm don't want to shoot that shit.
Yeah.
He just stays hidden.
Mhm.
On guard.
Reasonable choice.
Make a stealth check.
That's a nat 15. That's a 30.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They don't seem to notice you, I'll say that.
Great.
They just continue flying past you.
Do they notice Fritz snores?
The entire massive cave just echoes. It's just this like thunderous sound.
Oh no.
The cave is so big that it doesn't even echo. Like it's just too big.
Okay. Then I jump down when it's someone else's turn and sleep on the moss.
So Arisa takes the second watch. Make a perception check for her.
21.
21. Okay. Nothing happens on her watch. So Dara, when you wake up, you take the last long watch. So go ahead and make a perception check, you as well.
That is a 10.
All right. Yeah, you don't notice anything either. And so, when morning finally comes, or morning and morning, you know, it's still pitch black down here. Don't make much of a difference. You just feel well rested eventually after about eight or so hours. You get ready to continue the last 24 miles or so, because you probably continued a bit past that sign. Until you get to Sharanth. So,
Run
you
counter.
I don't have a table for it.
Shit.
My whole day is ruined.
Okay, you know what? Roll one and we'll see if it works.
Well, who? That's
Rollies,
what
I guess.
Rollies.
Averager?
Oh, come on, man.
That's not a very good one.
Maybe you
Hey.
accidentally get one that actually works.
Oh my
5.
god. 9. I actually didn't expect that.
I have rolled for Fritz.
Well, I have
Nope.
rolls for Arisa.
Nope.
I have rolled for Tornado.
I have
Oh,
rolled
yeah.
for my dove.
78.
78.
Does that one
It's a
work?
nice day. Sun is shining.
I wish
Oh.
it was 69.
Oh my god, he's
Okay.
actually thinking
You
maybe
know,
it does.
I can adapt this. I can adapt this. So you continue about like halfway through the day when I'll say Storm with your passive perception. You notice what seems like a small campsite. But you don't initially see anyone there.
A campsite, lads.
Where?
And he points to the side of the road, and you see this like fire, like a very small fire that has long since burnt out. Like it's been, you know, cooling for several hours at least, because there's no sign of even embers left. But there's some signs of like recent activity, and you can see what is like a bag that is kind of like sitting next to it. It's been open, or it's like open, and some of the things are like just like thrown out of it on the ground.
Well,
Dara, sense magic shit.
like magic. But it doesn't have like a very long reach.
Well, when they get
30
close.
feet.
Okay, detect magic. You don't sense anything.
I don't sense anything magical. Should we check it out?
There's a bomb in that bag.
Glorp, get out and look at it.
Be careful for traps.
Okay. Glorp flies over there and Dara looks through the
Okay.
floor just to make sure. How's it look?
It is a bag filled with miscellaneous, ordinary kinds of things. Like there's a few days of rations, some spare clothes, the typical things that you would find on like travelers.
And no one is here from. No trace of
Well,
anyone.
as Florp flies closer, he's able to see that there is a trail of blood leading from this campsite.
Guys, there's no one there, but there's a trail of blood leading away from it.
Let's follow the blood.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
How bad can it be? It's clearly someone who needs help, and we are honorable people.
Follow the blood.
Well,
Yeah.
let's follow the blood.
What's in the bag?
I just miss common things.
And you know, like, worst case, we just rob the guy or something. You know, like,
I combat roll to the bag.
You roll
I
over
look
to
in
the bag. Yeah, I mean,
Everyone
Right.
else walking sneakily.
Rations.
yeah, it's some.
Rations.
You find some dried mushrooms.
Yeah.
determining the clothing is the man or a woman.
It seems to be a man of maybe slightly smaller than average size.
Well, let's not follow it anymore,
A
guys.
small man. Let's
Yeah, let's skip this.
a short king. Let's follow
Uh,
the blood.
we should follow the blood, Jackson. You did convince me with your very rousing speech.
Like, now we can't be like rescuing the lady.
Let's follow the blood. I follow the blood.
Jackson wants
Yeah,
a damsel in distress. Storm, I will say when you check the bag, you find like 3 silver inside, and they're of a foreign currency to you.
Ooh. Damn, bro.
Yeah, you're rich now.
But then as you continue and you follow this blood trail, Storm, you leading the investigation here, you're the first to kind of pick up the smell of something. It smells of like death, kind of. And soon enough as you kind of like turn around a like rock formation, you do find a man lying face down on the ground. There is a crossbow bolt that is stuck in his left calf. And you see another crossbow bolt in the middle of his back.
If you have sensible eyes, short king dead.
Yeah.
Does fit the description. He's about like 5'7", pretty like thin,
I shake his
drow.
pocket.
You go through his pockets. You find he has a dagger strapped on one side under his like cloak.
You can use that to throw in Noble's foot.
Yeah.
Barbus? Dead.
What?
I dropped
Don't you
it really
remember
hard.
Barbus Ignin? Come on.
Like, I dropped it really hard. Okay? That's... I did not throw it. Like, come on.
How do you bury people there? Can you do that? Or they just should we just leave them like this?
Well, you
Mold the
usually-
earth. Bury him in the. That's horrible.
Well, usually we have like more of a stone type of burial or cremation, but
We don't know if this guy is a good person or not.
Well,
hard to know.
He
But
clearly got like, if you die of crossbow bolts, you know, like maybe
Well-
he was on the run because he
Ev-
was a
every-
criminal.
every drow knows how to use a crossbow. Even I
That's
know.
a bit like racial stereotyping, I would say.
We actually have a hand crossbow thing in our.
I'll just say, does anyone want to make an investigation check here?
Yes.
I'll say, Dara, you can take the charge on that then. But
Advantage.
Jaxson, you can. Well, she has advantage from the hat, I
Yeah,
think.
right.
So Jaxson, you
If
can
she
do
has
one
that.
on your own. I'll allow that. Storm seems
Oh.
content with knowing that Short King is dead, so
22, baby.
First thing.
okay.
I'm just gonna check my investigation stuff, and it is okay.
Got some good shrooms though.
16, Dara?
Yep.
Okay. So, I mean, the easy thing is figuring out that it seems like he was initially hit in the leg back at the camp and managed to make it all the way over here before the assailant seems to have chased him down and hit him in the back. The interesting thing that you notice, Jaxson, is that the angle of the crossbow bolt going into the back must have come from an upward angle. Or like it had a downward angle rather. So whoever shot the guy must have been above him. And looking around, there's no place to like stand above anyone. So either this person that shot a regular sized crossbow bolt was like 4 times the size of an ordinary person, which seems unlikely, or they were somehow above him when they fired the shot. But it seems to have come like from directly behind him, judging by like the way he fell and the like way he was walking or running rather. So it probably something flying.
Our perpetrator.
What are you gathering, Jackson?
What are you talking
I
about?
sense he rides a bat, a giant bat.
What? Did he
Yeah.
ride the short
No,
king ride the giant back?
Shot him.
The one who shot him?
He was like,
Oh. In the
From a
night I
bat.
saw something large flying when I was sitting on the shroom. But I didn't want to make any sound because it could be someone sitting on it.
smart.
I
Probably
will
right.
say,
I know now.
ironically enough, Dara, you would know that there are special trained bat riders in Sharanth.
What the fuck?
That is
Bat riders.
That is essentially almost like the like horses for like the like watch or a more military of
Cavalry.
Yeah,
Sharanth.
there's like a sort of cavalry unit that is actually riding on bat.
Well, I told you it was a bat rider.
Why are you telling us this now? I
Yeah.
think that the campfire made them see him. So they killed him because he had a
Smart
campfire.
choice. Smart choice not to use.
And we didn't light a fire, but we would
Mm-hmm.
have if we
Wait.
felt cold.
Let's find a giant bat and train him so we can ride it.
You kind of need to
yeah.
do that from like an early age, as it's.
We can probably manage to do it. We are mighty warriors.
Dara, you know
Yeah.
that there's like it took like centuries to tame these bats, and it's like one lineage basically that has been like bred over like 200-300 years to create these like rideable bats.
Okay, Storm, you look for bats.
Look, Jaxson, it's more likely that you're gonna get to ride a spider than that you're ever gonna get to ride a bat.
We use spiders instead.
Yeah. Let's find a giant spider.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout.
Look out after a giant spider while we
Or
go.
like a purple worm. That would be kind of cool, riding a
No,
purple worm.
that's-
No
too
one has
big.
ever ridden a purple worm.
How do you know that? You know every person in the whole darn world.
Well, no, but there is
Exactly.
an old story about a drow that was stupid enough to try to tame a purple worm.
Well,
He got eaten.
he
Well-
failed. Some other might see.
Well,
You just feed it and it will get tame.
look, it's kind of a part of a story of why you don't mess with purple worms.
As long as you feed an animal, they like you. Just look at Tornado. Just feed him, he likes you.
Well, Tornado is an exception.
Look at my bird. Here. See, it's happy now.
Is the pigeon?
Yeah.
It just looks confused,
Yeah.
completely out of place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how normally a pigeon looks like.
We're like miners having a bird. Why did they use a bird now again? I don't remember.
Because you gave him a bird.
No, like why miners had a bird, it was like for the gases, so if the bird died.
Oh,
like,
we should get the fuck out of there. Ah!
Yeah, that's why miners usually
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but okay, cool.
Yeah,
The more
yeah.
you know.
Now we know.
As,
If there's gas, no.
like, yeah.
look. Yeah.
Well then, let's keep
Yes,
going.
gas attack in the Underdark.
You know, you could have used that pigeon in the Bluedale Mines.
Yeah, could have come very handy.
All right, well, you continue onwards then, leaving Short King behind to rot. That's the only name you know for him now.
Yeah. Let's just cremate his body real quickly.
Sure, you can.
Just a little fuse with the prestidigitation, and I assume that there's nothing in the nearby that can catch fire.
No, I mean it's just rock.
Rocks.
Then I'll just do that and just leave him be.
Rock.
So the smell of burnt flesh hits you as you wander off. These big flames, or big is no exaggeration, but the flames rise behind you, and you continue onwards on your journey toward Sharanth. So, as you're kind of getting more and more tired, with the end of the day approaching, you finally enter into this massive cave valley kind of thing. This long cave, and you exit into or enter into it on like the one of the short ends, and far away on the other side of this this valley-shaped cave, you see the city of Sharanth. And this is the first time you see it in years, Dara, though it looks mostly the same from a distance anyway. You see the streets of the city are kind of tiered, running along the like sides of this big cave, like scaling up the cave walls. Most of the buildings are really nothing more than facades that have their interiors carved into the rocky walls themselves. At the very highest of these kind of like layers or tiers, spanning all the way up to the cave ceiling, you see a massive palace-like facade with pointed arches, stained glass windows, and beautiful tracery. Dara, you know this as the entrance to Symposium Hall, where once the city's council conducted their rule over the city. You see kind of scattered from a distance, where trees would normally grow, there are instead tree-sized mushrooms, as you've grown used to at this point. And there are like fields of moss. And as much of the city's flora and the Underdark's flora in general is bioluminescent, in addition to the kind of few rare lights that might be lit in the city, you kind of get a dim light cast over the entire cityscape. And about halfway between your end of this cave that you enter and the other end where the city is built, about halfway there is a wall that completely bisects this valley. And like a guarded kind of wall, and you see from the ceiling above the wall, there are towers built upside down that are kind of hanging down, and you see from a distance giant bats patrolling, flying around the towers. And Storm, they look very similar to the dark shapes that you saw in the middle of the night, or as the rest were sleeping.
Hell yeah! Wow.
And so that is the city of Sharanth ahead of you.
Yeah. Very crazy. It was a long time ago since I was last here. No.
And now we're here to overthrow a government.
Let's overthrow the kingdom.
Now the big question is how we're.
I'm just thinking
getting-
badass music. The co-workers walking. No, no, no. No, no, no. Down and down. On their way to overthrow the government.
That feels like
Hell
something
yeah.
that you see in a meme. On the way to overthrow the government.
What's the actual plan?
Well, first of
You
all,
heard
we
it.
need to get inside. And later on, well, eventually we're going to work our way up to the symposium hall. It's like the city hall. Well, we need to. We have a few.
Like this.
We have a sort of have a.
Which
government
date is it today?
It would be, I believe, the 13th of Desolation's Dusk.
And it's the first or second month. No, first or last month in the year.
Last month.
Okay,
So,
we
Friday the
we
13th.
right.
Oh
We
shit, man.
prepare it until wait, which date was it?
13.
13th. So my calculations, we do it in 21 days.
What are
Why
we doing in 21
21?
days?
We storm the city hall in 21 days.
Because you want to have it in the next year, almost close to the next year.
Oh, that would be because the Arcanum fell. Why then?
It's just no, I have a good feeling on like the 6th, you know, like the 6th of the first month.
7th.
Good. What?
7th.
Oh, I mean 7th. Shit.
Ah,
in 22 days.
Awkward.
Yeah. 22
Why don't we
days.
overthrow it in the new year? That's cooler.
Well, no, let's overthrow it tomorrow because we can.
Yeah. But the thing is, isn't there more people that wants to overthrow the government? You know, when we were gonna do that in Bellerin, you know, we had teammates that did plenty of other things, but we got
Yeah,
wrecked by the
That's
brigade.
kind
You
of
know?
the point that we first of all need to find some people to, help overthrow the government with. We're not just gonna go inside the symposium hall and tell them we're gonna take over the government and just get away from it scot-free.
Exactly. And you got contacts, right?
Right?
Yes, sure, I have.
Inside check.
Inside check.
That's
Good idea.
11.
That's a 17.
I mean, you should probably roll. For
Yeah, probably. This is not a very good one.
This. What did you get, Jaxson?
11.
I got 17 for you, so.
Okay, this is 17.
It's a 17. Rolly, so I can't be bothered.
Rollies.
Doesn't it usually? Oh, yeah.
I never remember who to favor in these kinds of situations.
Who?
It's
Yeah, this I have 22.
well,
What
you
are
got
doing?
everyone fooled.
Rollies. And you have
Roll,
22.
cheat.
Oh well, 13 because
Cheater.
What
it's a
the
rollie.
fuck?
Well, you got everyone fooled apparently, just barely. Like Storm, you're a bit on the fence, but it seems like she's truthful at least, even though you
Well,
might doubt it.
great.
Yeah,
Well, great
This
then.
will
Let's go
easy.
to your contacts ASAP. Yeah, this
Yeah.
will be easy.
Sure.
Let's head into the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also about that, you don't want to go inside the city looking the way you are, so I'm just
What?
gonna be invisible.
Hat of disguise.
Well, that could work. It's just that they're very well. Back when I was around, they were very racist.
Which races do they like?
None of yours, and they
You know, I
don't
can pretend to be a lizard. Walking
They
on
don't.
4.
and they don't particularly like me either.
Well then.
But how are we going to manage then?
You make me invisible then, eh?
Well, we're
Wait,
gonna
fuck!
make
I don't know the language. I can't be an.
a few of you will be invisible.
Yeah,
Only
let me
me
be
and
invisible.
Arisa
Fuck
know
this.
only me and Arisa know the language.
Yeah, Arisa, take this hat.
And how many people can
I
I
want to
make?
be invisible.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know how to talk. I will just be there. Huh? Huh?
I can get okay. 2, 3, 4. Ah, 4 people. Nice. That's exactly the amount of people I need to make invisible. Invisible, 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 invisible. Boop, boop, boop.
Very
Boop, boop,
nice.
boop.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna change myself to look more drowy.
Yep.
And yeah, Arisa do the same.
Make yourself like 2 inches shorter, just more drowy, as you said.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of hard to have a word for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, no.
Okay, guys, are you ready? Keep
Yeah.
close.
No, we shouldn't have said anything. Then they might thought they lost us.
Okay, so
Well.
you cast invisibility on the others, and you
Yeah.
approach the gate. 2 of you looking drowish.
Yeah.
The other 4 looking like air.
Yeah.
As you approach, you see, there are people manning the walls. These Drow soldiers looking relatively samey from when you were here last, though their uniforms have a new insignia on them. You see this like white shield with a black circular chain as the symbol.
White chain and black circular chain.
Like it's a black circular chain on like a white shield, basically.
Okay. So it looks like sort of like an inverted spider web kind of thing.
If that's what you want to call it, then sure.
Like if like spider webs are usually white, and you usually have
I know
like
what you
a
mean,
black,
but
so it kind of like becomes inverted in that.
well, sure, but it's not a web involved here. It's chain.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like.
Yeah, sure, no, fair. And you see, like, this is almost like approaching the gate of Mordor, with this like tall black wall, these big gates, the guards patrolling up there. One of them kind of like shouts down in Undercommon. He goes like, "Who goes there?"
Traveling merchants, sir.
Merchants, huh? Don't look like much like merchants. Where's your caravan?
Well, it was lost in the way.
Kind of looks at one of the others.
Dara always trying to make something else.
So,
want
you're
me
a
to
merchant
join
without
Wiprecht?
wares.
Yes, we're looking to sleep in for the night and try to find some more guards to get back. Mercenaries.
Where are you from? I'll say, if you want to have a city that is nearby.
Yeah, I haven't made all the cities in the Underdark.
No. There are 3 cities that are relatively close in Underdark terms.
You're poisoned.
There is Kolstron, there's Werelane, and there is Marthid.
We're from Marthid.
Martha, huh? You got paperwork?
No, sir. Lost in the carriage.
Just kind of like mutters something that you can't hear from the bottom of the wall.
Freaking stupid.
You're gonna have to go through the process then. Getting your papers sorted.
Of course, of course.
You see, kind of like makes a signal, and there's like this bell that rings, and then soon thereafter, the like sounds of chains and heavy weights moving as the gate opens just a little bit, enough for you to get through.
Yeah.
You make it through the gate. It's, you kind of have to be a bit sneaky to get everybody through before it starts to close again. And on the other side, you see like multiple guards are waiting. There's like a different guard that is waiting down there. It was like, no paperwork. Did I hear that right?
Yes. No. Yes, sir.
Gonna have to speak with the Inquisitor then.
Certainly.
What the fuck is that name? Holy shit, he's
Come
going
on.
to die.
Come with me.
The Inquisitor. Sounds like a fucking boss battle.
He leads the way over to one of the like towers on the wall, and you head inside. Takes you up like one floor, and knocks on a door. And it's like, Inquisitor, we got people here from Arthur, I believe. They need paperwork sorted. There's like some sounds coming from inside the room. The four of you that are invisible, do you follow along and go inside, or are you waiting outside?
No.
Jax?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're waiting outside.
Yeah.
Yep.
It seems
How
like a
long
pretty-
is invisibility? 1 hour?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Good.
You spent like 15 minutes or so walking to the wall, and
Yep.
and so you still have like 45 minutes left. I will say, inside the walls, like on the kind of flat part of the ground before you start like scaling the sides, you see these like fields of like mushrooms and other kinds of strange growths. It looks like this is farmland, basically. But Dara and Arisa, the door opens and you see this surprisingly young Drow woman with kind of shoulder length white hair that is like half tied up into a ponytail, purple eyes, high cheekbones, and wears this like elaborate black breastplate with the same symbol that the guards are wearing, this circular black chain, except she also has this like dark cloak over her shoulders. She looks at the two of you. Newcomers, huh?
Indeed.
Come inside. And you see it's like a simple office, basically, very like rustic in its getup. Just like a simple desk, a couple of chairs, like a bookshelf filled with scrolls, or a scroll shelf, I guess, hypothetically. She goes, sits down by the desk, pulls out some parchment and writing utensils like ink and quill. Kind of starts writing. Well, ever been to Sharanth before?
No, unfortunately, no.
Makes a quick note. You said you were from Marathon.
Indeed.
What was your purpose here?
We were supposed to sell our wares. Unfortunately, our carriage got destroyed on the way.
And what might have destroyed it?
Valhalla.
And so now that you are here without any wares or any real use, What is your purpose?
It was closer here than to Martid, so we wished to get some more guards and move back and hopefully recoup some of our losses.
Surely you have gold with you then.
Of course, we have some gold.
You see, without paperwork, entering the city will be difficult for you.
I am well aware of that.
Surely coming from Arthur, you know how things go.
Of course.
Documentation is very important to getting anywhere here in the city.
Yeah, I certainly agree with you.
And I believe that without it, you may need to... How do I put this? Make an investment.
Absolutely. I could have not said it better myself. I start moving up my coin pouch a little bit.
She's just kind of like watching you as you do. Just kind of like waiting for you to almost like make an offer.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh god. I'll
Like something.
okay. First of all, I'm just gonna go into my currency part just to see how much I have. How much gold do I have?
I'm not ready for this.
Okay, I start by moving out 10 gold on the table.
It's the wrong currency.
I hope so.
Oh,
Currency.
10 gold.
She looks at it, seems to notice, but doesn't say anything. She just kind of laughs initially. 10 gold. The parchment I write on is worth more than that.
Shit.
Surely you can have some pity for
The pouch
or-
looks heavy. I
Oh,
would gladly relieve you of some more. Of course I don't want to leave you without anything.
what have you done, Lil?
But you're going to need to pay more than that.
Well, I'll move out 10 more gold.
She just rolls her eyes. If you want me to take you seriously, you're going to have to quickly up your offer.
Well, certainly. I move out 100 gold up on the table, so it's 120.
We're getting somewhere, but I will let you, out of the mercy in my heart, make one last offer. Then I'm afraid I may have to shut the gates on you.
Insight check.
Sure.
Okay, that should be 23.
I mean, none of this is over the table kind of stuff. She's just extorting you,
Yeah.
and you get the sense that she wants quite a bit more than this.
Correct.
Time for-
300 gold on the table, so it's total 420.
Jesus, you did it.
I have a lot of gold.
Make a persuasion check with us.
Oh my god, grab that shit if you're getting sent out, otherwise you stupid.
Then my
Ooh, that is a good roll though, but I'm gonna check if I have a proficiency persuasion. I do not, so it is only a 19.
Well, you know, Arisa is there, but now it's metagaming.
Well, Arisa isn't, most charismatic.
But she can help.
She can help. You can roll an
Yeah,
advantage.
no.
She just gives like sad puppy eyes.
Oh, what?
Oh, that actually did help. 23.
Thank you later, you know.
Okay. She puts her hand over the money and just like scrapes it over to her side of the table. Like opens the drawer, fishes out a pouch and fills it up, puts it back into the drawer and like locks it real quick.
Inquisitor.
Goes back, writes a few more things on the paper. You see she like signs it at the bottom, then pushes it over towards you. Welcome to Sharanth. I hope you enjoy your stay.
I certainly will. Thank you very kindly.
She does an insight check, and you fail, and she murders you.
I will say you see that it is signed with the name Inquisitor Shai Galshan.
I wonder
Can you
if she's
spell that
shy.
name?
Whoa, Inquisitor Shyla.
What do you think shy like that? I was thinking like shy.
I said Shai, not Chai.
It sounds the same to me, man.
Well, Chai is the T, like ch.
Inquisitor
It's like it's an
Shylock.
affricate, not a.
Yeah. Oh, so it's like the T and not being shy. Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's shy.
Shy. I mean,
Yeah,
the
she's shy.
vowel is slightly
You
lengthened.
can probably get her to, get flustered quite easily.
You know, a part of me first started thinking that Marcus was just referring to her as like chai, as in chai, when you have like latte and those kind of stuff. Anyway,
Well, anyway.
that is nice.
You are essentially escorted back outside the tower. And you can kind of see as you like cast a quick glance back, you see from like one of the windows to the tower how she's just kind of like standing there watching you as you're headed in towards the city proper. And do you have a destination in mind?
Well, let's go to. I only have like 30 minutes of this invisibility left, so
yeah,
maybe
35.
maybe find some place like a little bit off, so that we can be a little bit more private, and eventually recast invisibility if necessary.
So no real place in mind, just like continue.
Right now, no real place
Right.
in mind, but later.
Right. So you continue onwards. You find like the road that starts leading you up towards the city, so you can like climb the hill. I mean, out in the fields, it's pretty easy. Like some of the mushrooms grow quite tall and dense and stuff, so you can like find a place that is almost concealed with shrubbery if you just want to like recast and regroup real quick.
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
I will say also, with the paperwork that you got, you have 2 copies of it now.
Yeah. One for Arisa and one for me.
Yes. I will also say she would have asked you to sign your names on it. So I don't know what name or names that you wanted to go with. You can think of that because we're gonna go take a break real quick, so you can think of names for yourself.
Yeah, I'll
Wow.
definitely put in
That should have been on the spot thing.
Yeah, but I
To see
remember
her
it now.
hesitate when writing down her name.
I know, but I thought of it now.
Yeah.
Hoppy Birdson. There we go. Nah.
But yeah, we could have ended up with another Sven situation with Fritz, you know. It's like, Sven. But yeah, I guess if there isn't anything else that you have in mind, we can go ahead and take a break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then we'll jump right back into it once we've
Mm-hmm.
had our little feast. So
Yeah.
until then, everybody, see you
Yeah.
soon.
See ya.
And we are back. Hello. Let me fix
Ooh.
this as usual. And now everything is in order. Hi,
Yay.
everybody, and welcome back. Where we last left off, the party was kind of just regrouping out in the fields of Sharanth, making sure that invisibility stays up. Do you want to have like a conversation, or are you just good to go?
Yeah. I'll just say to the others, I will try to find a search for a friend of mine and see where we can go from there. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
I will start. Yeah. I think the DM knows what I'm trying to do here, trying to find her. And,
I do.
Oh my god, it's a girl.
But I
Yes.
would like to know how you're going about this.
I would try to go into the. Given that she might have moved and things like that, I will just try to go to the parts where Dara has been was growing up, and try to see if she can get some clues there.
All right. So you would have grown up in like the upper tiers, kind of close to the symposium hall, or the entrance to symposium hall, kind of like on the maybe second highest tier of the city. And generally speaking, the higher tiers were kind of reserved for the socialites, the like wealthier people that would, you know, have something to do with symposium hall, which your mother did.
Yeah.
So as you kind of make your way through the city and you climb these tiers, like a lot of the streets are kind of like sloping upwards, and then there are the like the steeper like stairs that kind of run almost directly through the tiers in some places. As you approach the higher tiers of the city, you find that there are guards kind of like standing there. And as you approach, they stop you and go, "I'm gonna have to see your papers."
Oh, certainly. I show my papers.
I'm afraid you don't have permission for the higher tiers of the city.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake.
No worries, just turn away.
Oh god, that's our awkward one. Now where else could I go? Yeah, I gotta. Given that Brisa was doing around there, well, maybe like a town square or something could work. I guess we can start with like somewhere in a town square or something. Just start to look around a little bit.
All right. Well, I mean, there are a couple of just like sort of markety areas or like more park-like spaces where there are like some bigger like moss fields and some big mushrooms to well, not really sit in the shade under, but like to rest against.
Yeah.
But you can find some of these spaces. When you get there, what exactly is it that you're like looking to do?
Well, basically to try to ask around a little bit.
All right. Do you just stop random people and ask them?
Yeah, if they know of a person named Brisa.
Okay. I also just want to ask everybody else, are you just like trailing after, or are you like staying down in the farmlands just hidden away?
Farmlands, we guess.
Yeah. Or I guess trying to find a hiding spot, like in case when it goes out. No.
I mean, you had the space where you basically got the thing recast, which is just like this little grove that is pretty much like isolated unless someone walks in there, but you didn't see anyone nearby when you first got there, at least.
You know what? Jaxson will follow. Why not?
Yeah, then I'll also follow, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So doing this, it's a bit difficult because there are a lot of people and the roads aren't like the widest things in the world. So having 4 people trailing after, a lot of you being on a bit bigger as well. Like you're not exactly the smallest people in the world. You have like Delvin and Fritz and Jaxson and Storm. Like you're all kind of like units to some extent, and especially like. Some of you, or Jaxson at least, you have like armor that is kind of making some noise, and I don't know. It's
Okay.
you can, but it might raise suspicions. Is what I'm just warning you about.
Understandable.
Yeah. Well, YOLO.
So you are
Yeah.
trailing after.
I mean, if we were to trail after before, could we ask Arisa to cast Pass Without Trace?
I guess
Or-
you can do that.
Because because they don't have the stealth, but like you get the aura or like. How
I'll
would it
say
work?
like walking around in the streets with Pass Without Trace on yourself is a bit weird.
All right, because like footprints and stuff.
Yeah, like
Right.
everyone that walks through the aura gets the
Well,
benefits of
isn't
it.
it up to a certain amount of people?
Each creature you choose within 30 feet.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you choose.
they choose. Well, fair enough.
Because
I
then
guess that works then.
She doesn't have to choose Dara, like.
No.
No, sure. I forgot. I didn't remember they have to choose the creatures, but then yeah, sure,
I thought it was like a limit on how many people.
sure. It's still like
Well, there is a limit on
Just
that.
like help
You know,
us out, like
within
people. What I'm getting at is basically just like the main thing is people kind of squeeze past each other, and when you squeeze past someone and there's an invisible person right behind them, you're gonna
Yeah.
collide. You know, it's difficult. I'll say
Understandable.
like you get to make your stealth checks, but I won't give you the bonus really. It's more so that it like neglects the negative.
Oh yeah, well that's nice.
Like it makes it a bit easier still. Like cause yeah, I don't know.
You actually got a 20. Fritz got 18.
Storm got 30.
Okay, Dalman got a single digit.
Oh.
Well, fuck him, man. We don't need him.
Whoa. Don't say that about Delvin.
Who was it that killed the monster you fought earlier?
We don't
Ah.
deal.
He
Well,
did his
he
fair
was-
share.
Yeah. Who was the one who didn't have any damage after the fight? Well,
Dara.
that too, but also Arisa and Delvin.
But yeah, you make your way over. So you just like stop random people and ask them basically.
Yeah.
All right. You like stop some random kind of middle-aged drow woman who's like, who did you say you were looking for?
Brissa.
Brisa. I don't know anyone by that name.
I see.
Is she
Well-
someone from the Sisterhood?
Could perhaps be.
I have no idea.
Well, thank you for your cooperation at least.
Very well then. She starts walking off and then just bumps into Delvin and like falls back, just landing on the ground. It's like, oh my, what was that?
Oh, you tripped and fell.
No, I bumped into something. I walked into what felt like a person.
Is there any person here?
No, I can't see one.
Oh.
Then clearly you did not bump into a person.
like people are kind of low-key gathering around a little bit, and the bunch of you are kind of forced to squeeze into this like tight ball in the open space between you. I don't know, this something strange is afoot. She like scrambles back onto her feet and, you know, makes her way down the street again.
Oh.
You
Well-
can like keep asking around, but I mean, you get the
It's
sense
probably
that she isn't like some big shot,
No.
because
no.
no one random that you stop seems to know her name.
Yeah. Well, in that case, the walls around the upper district,
Mhm.
how well guarded are they? And like
I mean-
on a scale.
It's not really walls, but it is the like roads and stairs that lead up to the upper levels. There are guards that check anyone that wants to go up, essentially.
I see.
And you know, it's probably pretty tightly guarded even up there. It's difficult to say, but it's probably not just waltzing, and they may very well do like random checks. And if you're caught up there without the papers, that could go bad, you know?
Yeah. Well, in that case, I have no other choice but to steal the papers from another person that looks to be from this upper part.
Oh, this is not gonna go well, is it?
Yeah, we're heading out to Fifth
Yeah.
City soon.
22 days, you said?
That's a good date, you know.
I'll wait with the stealing part, and I suppose I can just send out Florp and do a quick check.
All right, sure. And do you send Florp up to the higher levels, or where do you send them? Just
To the upper levels, and preferably if you can find Bristol, that would be perfect. But and check for like the areas Dara has been living in, like the nearby areas, just to check.
right. I mean, you send Florp back to your childhood home. It seems lived in. Probably not by a Raethran. That much is quite certain.
Absolutely.
But you know, there's some sign of life. Like you see a mushroom in a pot on like one of the windows that seems to be recently tended to, and things like that. But you can't really see anyone right now, and it's not like people light candles or anything when they're home. They just go about their day in the darkness.
That is true.
But yeah, looking around in the area as well, I mean, you see people as usual, kind of. But it's like the higher levels, they're a bit sparsely populated almost.
Well,
But you also know that a lot of like the fanciest of the fancy, so to speak, live inside Symposium Hall. Because it is a massive place, and we'll get to that when we get to that, if we get to that.
Yeah.
But Symposium Hall is the home for like, it used to be the home for most of the Council of Symposium Hall. Yeah. I don't know, just looking around with Florp.
Nothing that strikes my mind that.
No, not really. Not immediately like that, anyway. I will say, at least when you used to live here, there was a very popular tavern on like the mid tiers, called the Roper and Cloaker. That is like a potentially good place to go. If you want some other like kind of important spots, there's an old Temple of Eldor.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Roper and Cloaker inn or
Yeah,
tavern? In Temple, what's it called?
of Eldor. You know, the
Or
kind of common deity of basically every pantheon.
Yeah.
There is also, this is like a very important spot to the city, but not necessarily like, it's more a tourist spot when the city used to get more tourism, but it's Ragan Lanaran's Amethyst.
Ragan's. Can you say that again?
Ragan Lanaran's Amethyst.
Naran's Amethyst. Okay. And can you say what that thing was again?
That
Because
is essentially a huge amethyst that was found, that the city was basically founded around.
Okay.
Ragan Lanaran was the city's founder way back when.
Yeah.
And the amethyst was kind of like viewed as almost a sign that this was where the city should be built.
Yeah. Well, I think the Roper and Cloaker Inn sounds like a good starting point because we are going to need some place to sleep for the night.
Yeah. I will also say, as you've walked through the streets for a while at this point, none of you has seen a single person that isn't a Drow. It is really like 100%, not one.
Lovely, eh?
Well, a reason why I don't let these guys walk around freely.
Yeah. So you lead, or you take charge, and you get the party over to the Roper and Cloaker. It's a building like most others where it's like basically just built into the wall of the like cliff sides, so to speak. Which, you know, that kind of design means that there are only so many windows that are available, and it's only like the front windows. So it's not really helping the places get any brighter, you know. So for the most part, like pretty much everything here is very dark, except when you have like these bioluminescent, like mushrooms and lichens and stuff that light things up. But you head into you head into the Roper and Cloaker, and there is actually some sort of light here because you have like the stoves, you know, for cooking and for warmth as well. So it's not entirely dark because, you know, heat still, you know, fire is the main source of heat, and fire in turn obviously gives off light. So it's still like dim and kind of like a cozy vibe in there.
There, we see something else than a Drow.
You do see one person that is a high elf. So still an elf, but a high elf that is kind of like sitting. Seems to be dressed kind of like a merchant, and it's kind of like sitting in a corner drinking to himself. But aside from that, it's pretty much all Drow in here as well. The innkeeper, who is also, shocker, a Drow. She is this like middle-aged Drow woman, long braided white hair. Has kind of like a bit of a frown, a natural frown to her face, and quite like soft features in general, but she has quite a like stern expression, and looks over at you as you enter, and, well, the two of you that are visible anyway, and kind of like nods, and clears some space on the counter. All right. Hi. I don't think I've seen you before.
No, we're traveling merchant.
Well, welcome to the Roper and Cloaker. My name is Jairus.
Thank you, Jairus. We would like to have some rooms.
Right, of course.
Do I
One
see
or two.
keys? Do I see keys?
Keys?
2
On the
rooms.
wall.
I mean, you see she has like a key ring on her belt.
Fuck!
He was expecting it to be like on the wall, and he could just go and
Yeah!
grab.
Okay, how far is it? Would it be hard to pickpocket one of those?
You want to sneak behind the counter and steal a key.
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Sneak behind the counter might be bad. Okay, yeah, keep on going, Dara. You go.
Yeah.
1 or 2?
Actually, we would like to have 3 rooms. We have some more company coming up.
All right, that's fair. That will be single rooms, I assume.
We would like to have 3 double rooms, actually. We have a little bit.
All right. Quite the party going on, huh? Very well. 3 double rooms, and you see now she like opens a drawer under the counter and pulls out other keys that she hands out. Well, there are 3 keys. That will be 8 silver per room.
Oh, certainly. And I will pay her 8 silver.
Thank you.
8 silver per room,
Yeah.
I think.
So that was what? So
Oh, wait.
24 total. Or 2 gold and 4 silver if you prefer that.
2 gold and 4 silver is really nice.
I pickpocketed a key. From Dara.
From Dara?
Or
Yeah.
So Dara just takes the keys, like goes to stuff them away, and you manage to like sneak them out of her hand, or make a stealth, a sleight of hand check first.
I mean, you
Not
will
19. Not
you'll
19.
have
You have
to-
no shot.
Yeah, that beats passive perception.
yeah.
So like as she goes to stuff them in her pocket or whatever, you just like grab it out of her hand.
Yeah. Then I pat on. Okay, I don't know where Jaxson is. I go up to the room and.
Oh, you don't want to share it with her uncle.
Yes, but I can't find you, right?
But
I was
we are
gonna find you, but I can't.
I mean, we are right behind Dara, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Breathing
tried to
on her
poke on
neck.
someone invisible.
You just go like prodding the air.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, I go up.
No,
to the room.
roll like a D8 for me.
Okay, nice. Yeah, bam. Come on, Jax. 7.
You don't find anyone. You just
Shit.
prod there.
Up to the room I go.
All right. So you sneak off. You find the stairs. It's pitch black for a while as you kind of like make your way down
But
the
I have
corridors.
my glasses.
You do. So you
Yes,
can
very
see. It's like dim light for you,
Nice.
but it's dark still. Like you can tell that this would be blinding darkness. Like there's not a source of light here.
What the fuck?
And you have to go up 2 sets of stairs to get to your room. But as you make your way in there, like it's a pretty simple room. There's like the floorboards look almost like wood, but not quite. It's some weird like wood-like texture that looks mostly like it, but it's something else. Something that it's probably some kind of wood that grows down here without sunlight, so it's a bit cursed. But aside from that, I mean, it has all the like kind of normal things that you would expect of an in-room. Like some of the furniture is even like carved into the like rock. Like the bed itself is just like carved out of
What the fuck?
the rock, and it has like it's obviously padded, so it's not like you're just on a slab of stone, but like the bed frame, so to speak, is just like built in, and so the like wooden floorboards are just like for comfort, laying on top of the like natural stone floor. Like the ceiling is all like vaulted to support the weight, and then like there is like a candle that is like completely fresh. Nobody has had it lit because it's either they just put in a new one or no one uses it because everyone is used to the darkness.
I lit that shit straight away. I need some light.
Yeah, I mean it lights up. It's dim light, but it's something with the glasses. It's almost bright light for you. So
Would
Okay,
I like have seen like a door open up randomly, like invisible?
I mean you're still down in the common
Oh,
room, right?
oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Dara hasn't opened up.
I
Right.
put.
Makes sense.
Huh. What can I?
I don't know. What can you?
What
No.
can I? What
What?
can I?
I'll do you one better. Why can't you?
What can I?
How can you?
Oh. I put a little note outside the door on the floor that it says Sturm. Perfect.
Interesting.
So that if Jaxson or someone comes, they will know that it's my room.
Oh, you chose the wrong person to leave a note to.
Oh shit, it's gonna be yeah.
The lowest passive perception.
No shit, you don't see a note. I will see.
Yeah, I probably see it.
Dora be like, oh, look, Dwarf had a note, Delven going.
So as you're still down there, Jairus kind of like just looks at you and says, "Can I offer any of you anything to drink, eat, anything, any services?"
Yes, we would like to have some food delivered to our to one of these rooms, and preferably for 6 people, so that we can have a eat together.
All right. Do you not want me to wait for the others to get here, or?
Oh, they will arrive in shortly, I believe.
Very well. And anything in particular, or just a variety of food?
A variety of things would be.
All right. That can be
And,
organized.
yeah.
It'll be like 1 gold for. I think he crashed actually, so I'll. Yep, there we go.
Is there a window in the house?
No, it's not. Not in your room.
Not in my room. Okay.
No, it's almost good so that nobody sees you. You know.
Yes.
I was about to say she charged like 1 gold for the food.
I pay 1 gold. That is easy to do.
Yep. She just like before you leave, she says, "If you don't mind me asking, where are you from?"
I'm from what was that town?
Madrid. Check as well.
Madrid, right?
Marathon or something, I think.
Yeah.
Let me see here. It is Marthid.
Marthid.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Marthid.
Oh, Marthid. All right. So you haven't traveled that far then?
No, but in these places, it's far enough, I would say.
Of course, anything outside the walls is far enough. Well, unless you've got an adventurous side, I suppose.
Indeed. But how many people do that?
Well, there are those that do.
I see that there's someone who is not one of us in here. Where is he from?
Serious. I think he's. I'm so terrible at surface geography. Something by the sea. I don't know.
Something by the sea.
As far as I can remember, he said he'd been on a ship at least.
Something by.
Name drop a place she might remember.
Hey, you're not there.
Fuck.
Drop a name.
Uh, well, Karnar or something like that.
Okay, never mind. Keep
so
moving.
He just looks at you. And, Karn, what is that? I mean, I've never heard of that.
Maybe Celestra.
What?
I think I recognize that name, but no.
No, I can't figure it out in that case.
All right. Well, you can always go ask him. I mean, he doesn't really seem to have much company, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
You poor guy.
poor guy. What is he doing here?
Yeah. I send up Arisa and give her the. I'll take up the keys to give to Arisa. I'm like, excuse me, weren't there supposed to be
No.
3 keys?
Yes.
No,
not give you
no, no.
She pulls out a drawer. It's like, no, I must have given it to you.
That's strange. Well,
Arisa will say like, yeah, I saw 3 keys.
yeah. Look, if you go up and just unload the pack, then I'll start looking around here for it. I'll give her the keys and just start looking around because I'm certain I have lost my key.
Yeah, well, Arisa heads up, and I assume that Jaxson and Fritz and Goblin also follow along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You see, Jara's kind of like just shouts back to like the kitchen, is like, Laren, come here for a moment. And you see this teenage girl, probably like 13 or so, also Drow obviously, comes out and is like, what can I do? It's like, help this lady look for a key. She seems to have lost it. It's like, okay. She runs out and starts looking around, kind of like almost crawling around on the floor.
Certain it. I just put it in my pocket. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
This is a nice.
This is a nice, cozy stone room.
so as everybody kind of makes it upstairs, I guess Arisa would be the first to see the note that you left. It's like, huh, there's a note here from Storm.
Do I hear it from inside?
With your passive perception, sure.
Jaxson, you and me.
Arisa is like standing there right in front of your face. You're still invisible, just going like, Jaxson.
I just push my way through Arisa.
Arisa is shoved aside by something invisible. It's like, hey, come on.
I grab the note as well. Bam, bam, and we're in the rock formation room.
All right.
They'll even be like, friend, you're here.
Delvin
You
and
were
Fritz are
afraid
left.
of it.
Delvin and Fritz, yeah, that sounds perfect.
I mean, it's not the most cursed combination. They're just 2 like gym bros.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect.
At least they're like similar in age.
Yeah, and in size, they'll be in there going like, so what's your deadlift? Like, what's the highest deadlift you've done? It's like, just like talking about their gym tips.
Unironically,
I deadlifted a cow.
Rookie, I deadlifted a bull.
Fritz is like, yeah, I had to bench a tree once.
Yeah, shit.
A big tree.
It's like when we kill Dumblog or anything. Fritz is like that. Okay, let's deadlift this shit.
I mean, there was somewhere early on when you were like burying some of the bandits or whatever. He did like
but he was
drop a
cutting
tree
the-
on their heads or something.
Yeah, but he was cutting down a tree,
Yeah,
so it
no,
fell off.
still. Anyway, I'm assuming Arisa just like gives a key to Fritz and Delvin, and then she takes the last one for herself and like drops her things and then goes down to get you.
Yeah.
She would probably like pull you aside and like, I think Storm took the last key because he was already there.
I'll just quickly make a minor illusion of a key on the floor. But oh look, there it was.
Oh, there we go.
Let's go.
Laren, the girl that has been helping you look, she's like, I was sure I looked there.
Yeah. It's those weird. It's the ground and the keys. They all look.
The rats. Must have been the rats, you know.
Must have been the wind.
Oh well. Thank you for your help.
All right. And so you can head up, and you're taken to the last room. Like all your rooms are basically the same-ish. Like there is very little variation to them. And so you know you're you have a space now to just hang out.
Yeah.
Do you want to do
sleep
anything?
to Dora's.
Okay. Yeah. Jaxson, do you follow or?
No, Jaxson will stay in the room.
Okay.
Chill out.
So you hear a knock on the door, you open.
Okay, I walk in.
Invisible Storm is outside.
I'm walking. Okay, so do we have a window in here?
No.
Great. How are we getting food, Dara?
Oh, I did order a lot of food.
Great. How did you lie to them?
About
Or why do you have 3 rooms?
I said that we were in a larger company and that they would arrive eventually.
Okay, how are you gonna make that lie? Because I was thinking if we have a window, you can jump out of the window, and you and Dara and Arisa, and then you can walk back in as 2 other Drows, and then you can jump out of the window and become 2 other Drows, and then you can jump out of the window to become 2 other Drows, and then they won't suspect it.
I suppose I can do that.
But we don't have a window in here.
Yes, but you know, I can use spells to do similar
Yeah,
things.
just turn invisible and go outside.
Yeah.
Oop, and do that like for like every hour or something. That's nice.
Perfect. Then send Jaxson and me some food. We'll be in the room.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I
Peace
made sure
out.
it would only go to one room so that we could
Not
all.
mine, I hope.
Well, you'll just have to find out.
If they knock and I open, and a poor drow stands there looking at a lizard.
They will be frightened and call the guards.
Exactly. And I do not want that.
Well, I'll go down there and specify it's going to be room 27.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's a high number.
Perfect.
Oh, sorry, room 7.
No, it almost makes sense. It's like room. No, it doesn't make sense. I was gonna say it's like floor 2, room 7, but that's still too many rooms per floor.
Well, 23.
Sure.
Yeah, at least it's on floor 2. That's why
Yeah.
I went with the 20.
Yeah.
All right, and I go down there just because I also want to talk with the high elf as well, Sirius. But
All right.
I'll mention that to the bartender. Yeah, and also make sure to put the food at room 23.
All right. I'll make sure that is sent to room 23.
Ah, perfect. And then I go go straight into a beeline towards Sirius, or I think his name was.
Yep, series.
Sirius Black.
So
Well-
you head over. He's kind of sitting there, just like drinking some ordinary like shroom ale.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta get alcohol somewhere. Ah, hello there.
What language are you speaking?
Probably under Elvish in this situation.
So Southern Common. Then.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Yes. We don't see a lot of outsiders here in the Underdark.
No, I gathered that rather quickly.
Ah. Where are you from?
Well, Oseria originally,
Hmm.
but I haven't spent much time back there in quite a few years. Been traveling, mainly seeing places. I'm a merchant of sorts.
Ah. Oh, well, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Shana Baratra. What is yours?
No, serious.
Ah, serious. So you came here for selling some wares, I assume, or buying wares, perhaps.
Buying mainly. I try to find commodities from far away and sell them elsewhere, you know.
Ah,
Flipping goods, so to speak. Though,
understandable.
this excursion has not turned out quite as I had anticipated. The Underdark is a lot harsher than I had originally expected. Lost most of the things I brought down here, and what little gold I had left I had to spend on buying my way into the city.
Yes, it is something like that, I assume. So, well, enjoying your stay so far in that case, or
The ale is decent, and the room is comfortable enough. Wouldn't say I'm enjoying it, but it's been worse. I'm mainly just looking for a way out of here now.
unable to leave?
Well,
Or just
as I said, I exhausted most of my resources buying my way in here. Finding safe passage is an expensive thing, apparently.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that. So, are you going back to Seria in that case? If you're attempting
Right
to.
now, I'll go anywhere on the surface. 3 bloody empires if I have to.
Ah, have you been there?
Yeah, briefly in my youth, though it's been a great many years. No, it's. I suppose Oseria would be nice. Might spend a few months there. You wouldn't happen to know anything. You seem to know what the Oseria is anyway. It's more than most people down here.
Yes, I've been. Been traveling my fair share as well.
Been to the surface, huh?
Yes, Dromera, Bellarun, Oseria, a lot of places.
Well, if I had more silver to spare, I would invite you for a drink, but,
Oh, the drink's on me, and I can go to the bar and pay for an ale for him and myself.
alright. Yeah, he just kind of like quickly finishes the one he was drinking. He's like, well, in that case, I thank you. It's good to meet someone friendly down here.
Yes, a lot of the Drow down here aren't very kind to strangers or
No
outside.
need to tell me about it. Had a bloody inquisitor on me for a while.
Oh, yes. Let me guess. How much gold were you extorted of?
Oh, you mean by the one at the gate?
Yeah.
500.
Ah, You go. Okay. Well, I suppose it's a pretty decent one.
Well, it seemed to me that it was cheaper for me because I was at least an elf. Would have been even more costly if I hadn't been.
Yeah.
But even then, Inquisitors won't leave me be.
Yeah. If you hadn't been an elf, I doubt they would even let you inside the city in the first place. Perhaps.
I think I may have been let in, but I might not have escaped from the interrogations. They might have just locked me away. Already tried to implicate me for 3 different crimes in the month I've been here.
There. That sounds like a pretty harsh deal. We might have some means of getting you outside, but it would, at least I and my group, but it might take a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, as long as I'm still alive and not too drunk, I'll happily accept. Any way out of here is the way out, after all.
Well, it seems like we have something to discuss then. Well, I'll go and attend to my companions, and perhaps in a while I'll come down here and discuss the details of an eventual.
Well, one more thing then. You're not from around here, right?
No, I'm not. I am from Marthid.
Then take my advice and stay away from Inquisitor Vashmaren. Unpleasant type, that one.
Inquisitor Vashmaren. Thank you. I will certainly take that into consideration.
Just nods. Thanks you again for the drink. And continues to sit there.
Yeah. Well, I'll go upside to the others and start preparing for some food.
Alright. So eventually...
Yeah. Maybe first do the whole trick with invisibility. Hey, we're 2 new people, yada yada yada.
Okay, sure, you go to work, you have to walk a couple of times. It's a bit weird how 3 people coming in and out, introducing themselves, like every time they sound kind of the same. They look different, but they sound very similar.
Everyone from Marthid sounds the same.
Yeah, they all have that flu voice, you know.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, the flu voice.
But yeah, you so you can do that. It's gonna be weird. Everybody's going in, but nobody's ever seen coming out again, except for the first 2.
Well, maybe I change my appearance when I go outside.
Sure, but then you gotta keep track of who is going in and who is going out, so that it's not like the same person goes out twice but doesn't come back. You know? So yeah, okay. You go set that up so that they think that the rooms are at least occupied, and then eventually food is delivered to your room. Do you gather everyone when the food is there, or...?
I will do so.
Alright. So you can all kind of gather in Dara's and Arisa's room. There's like a decent variety of food. Some of it is quite, shall I say, off-putting
disgusting
to the topsiders. I mean, you see this like half a foot big spider that is just like on its, it's like 6 inches. Is like on its back, legs all like curled up inwards. It seems to have been like fried maybe. And there's some other like just this like bowl filled with little bugs, like strange bugs as well. They're not even like the ones from the surface. These ones still kind of like have a bit of a glow to them.
Jax, try dipping the spider in the white thing. Yeah, that's it's fine then. It's fine. No, it tastes okay with the white thing, with the white dipping sauce. What's that white
Storm,
dipping sauce?
Storm, to you, the big spider tastes almost like seafood.
Perfect. Let's go.
Doesn't make it better for
It's
Jack.
just a little disgusting that it's a little hairy, maybe.
No, it's been plucked.
Okay, nice. Plucked spider.
Yeah.
They took the razor blade and like.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
No,
what the
they've got
fuck?
nice and like meaty legs. Like this is a thick-legged spider, like really like a
Yeah,
bird
those
spider.
bugs I ain't touching.
Yeah.
Dara eats the bug. Eats bugs.
Which food does Dara devour the most? Is the question. The Storm is looking.
I'm guessing Dara is probably the most flexible and just takes what nobody else is touching.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
nice.
much.
It's not just one food. She's like, okay, that's what I'm dying for. That's the one I gotta eat. You return to the underdog,
She does have a thing specifically for different kinds of underdark mushrooms. If
There
you
are
ask-
plenty of vegan options with like mushrooms and even some like edible moss as well.
Yeah.
Some lichen.
look. Yeah. This mushroom is the best mushroom that you will ever taste in your entire life.
I doubt it. Jaxson doubts it so hard. You remember back in the day?
Arisa is probably like contemplating if she should just spare Jaxson by casting the good barrier or something. Delvin is just kind of like munching on everything. It's like, this is
Delving in.
This is an interesting texture. There's like there's one plate with what looks almost like these kind of like cuts of meat. They don't look like normal meat necessarily. They have more of like a almost greenish tint to it. But Dara, you know that this is like this is one a related species to purple worms that have been cut up and served like meat, basically.
Yeah, I ain't touching no bugs, but spider and the greenish. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's see how we're holding up tomorrow.
Well.
Before.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna be babies about it, then maybe just Arisa should just prepare good berry.
Yes. Yes.
I am eating. Come on.
Fritz is probably eating too. Like he's used to eating garbage, gross tasting food.
I grab some bugs.
Same with Delvin.
And grab tornado. You go tornado. You like some underdog bugs, eh? Oh, he likes it, of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just Jaxson who is so picky.
Serve this to anyone in a fucking city over a rock. And that's not like homeless. And they will think it's fucking disgusting. Okay? They will think this is the worst shit they have ever tasted.
Okay.
not
So that's a
bad.
deal. Let's bring some of these bugs up to the ground and then do a little taste test in all the cities. So we walk around and have a hey, Blaze, have a taste on this bug.
Blaze is too nice to say it's fucking trash. Okay, but
Blaze has also traveled a lot. He's seen
True.
all of it.
Okay, well, like
Go to the outcasts and see what they think.
oh,
No, but anyway, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty tasty when you get used to it.
Then stay here then.
what the roast.
Well, I suppose Jaxson are going to starve.
No. I have some rations.
Babe, what's wrong? You've barely touched your spider eggs.
What's the plan, Dara? We are here. Great.
Yes. So now that we've gotten inside the city, well, first order of business is I need to try to find a certain friend of mine named Brissa.
Oh, the one that's connected to the like people who wants to overthrow the government.
Exactly.
Contact.
Something like that.
Huh?
But
Oh, okay.
yeah, but I'll need to find her. It's kind of hard to do. It's given that it was multiple years ago, it is hard to find exactly where she would be. Well, she could be pretty much anywhere. So I will try to do a little search for different areas, and eventually we're gonna have to find a way to get into the top part of the city. They're
Okay,
very
so
well.
what will we do?
Yeah, right.
Well, that is a good question, given that you are not very discreet. You're not
No.
very drowy.
No, exactly.
And going outside, well, I did talk with a high elf down there from Assyria, and even he was more or less had multiple accusations from the Inquisitors and the guard. So I would say that if you were to step outside, you would immediately be accused of
Yeah,
crime.
exactly. So what are we doing?
Well, I could cast invisibility and let you follow me around, or I could let you stay
You
here.
saw how that went, right?
That is true. That is true. Do you want to stay in your rooms?
I don't know, man. Like, this is hard. Like, I don't want to get imprisoned down here. Then I'm gonna be forced to eat that shit. I will
I
even
think
have
worse than that
worse.
shit.
Yeah, it's fucking the worst of the bugs. So you know, this place is fucking shit. Yeah.
He said it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Never in my entire life have I
said it.
heard someone who criticized the food more
Damn
than the
Fritz.
environment of the Underdark.
I mean,
should-
dark is nice sometimes, but like, I can't do this with this food, man.
Did you expect cows to be walking around here or
No,
something?
but like, maybe some nice lobster or like an underground lake where you fish have some nice, like a big fat trout. I don't know, some good food. You know, most culture have good food, but like, not looking good for your people.
Well, you are dissing the mushrooms.
Yeah,
What's the wrong with mushrooms?
fucking fungus.
Well, they're fungi. Well, someone didn't learn to love mushrooms. See, but even Storm eats mushrooms. Oh well, Storm isn't that picky, but
So
Yeah,
eat
it's fine.
barrel fish. No,
that's
offense.
true. That's true.
Still better than this.
Yeah. Barrelfish.
I do think
I'ma go
Jaxson
home.
just. Do think Jaxson just insulted barrelfish by saying that it's
I said
better.
it's better, not as bad.
One day, I'ma sit there in my sunbathing chair with a barrelfish in my hand,
Is that your goal?
tornado on my lap with a barrelfish in his mouth, me looking out at the sea with me and Cassio's statue behind me, chilling. But now we're in this shit.
This is the place where the sun never shines.
Yeah, horrible.
I understand why.
Well, it's underneath the underground. Obviously.
Jaxson, you got a plan. What is our plan? Are we robbing a store or something while the bank of...
So, I'd love to rob some place, but
We
they
rob
are
a...
flying bats. They are
Wait,
flying
wait.
bats. We stick out as like so much, and we.
Yeah, but listen to this. I got a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Dara give us invisibility. We go to a house of a freaking nobody. We
Right.
kill him. We take his house. We don't have to go walk in and out of this place, We have
Wait.
our own house.
I have an idea.
Mhm.
What if
What if? Okay.
Arisa, can you cast invisibility as well?
No.
Oh.
Fuck's sake! The ring, spellstoring ring. I could have had invisibility in that ring.
Yeah,
So,
but
Yeah, but we
do you
can't.
like that plan?
We rob
A
and kill a
house.
noble.
Why a noble?
Oh,
We're
I
in
thought you
the
said
lower
yeah.
places.
Is that a
But why-
nobody?
Yeah, why can't we just go and kill a nobody and have their house instead?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the beds will be shit.
Will it? What? Why?
Because it's a house of a nobody.
Yeah.
Oh.
Still, they don't need
And
to be
also,
basic.
Yeah, but we can buy, We just speak with Dara. She goes and buys.
A bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing about beds is that we don't really need beds in that situation, so they're more of a
Why don't you
luxury.
just get us a bed if we ask a bed instead of degrading this place even fucking more?
Arisa, can't you just build a bed for us or something? You're crafty.
Did you ask Arisa, the guy?
To build a bed for us. She's crafty. She's just
We
daughter
make
of-
wait. I can make
the daughter of a
out
black.
of the.
still.
I make out of the nobody, the people we kill. I make
Bone
of
bed.
his bones, the bone structure, and then we just
think I
need
lots of
some.
bones for that. I
Delvin
don't know if I wanna
is sitting there with
keep
like a big chunk of spider in his mouth, and he's like, I don't think that the bones of one person will be enough to make a bed.
No, but we might find a lot of nobodies. We're just when we see one through the window, we just film it.
He
Okay.
puts a hand on your shoulder against her, and he just leans in a bit and goes, My friend, I did not come here to massacre the innocent.
Right. Okay. Let's do this. We don't kill the person, but we knock them out and just tie them up, put them in in some room or in a dresser or something, and then they live, and then when we leave, we just set them free.
Yeah, and when will we leave? I think we'll be here for a little while. So
We just have them as prisoners in their own home, all tied up, and we just feed them once in a while.
that feels even more horrible.
But we won't kill them.
Yes.
So basically, one of you is proposing murder, or perhaps even manslaughter, depending on.
It's
And
more.
the other one is proposing kidnapping someone.
Okay. Well. Okay. And who was it that proposed overthrowing the kingdom?
Yeah.
Not me.
Mhm.
Not me. So murdering one nobody, or murdering the whole freaking council is two different things,
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we don't have a king down here, but
It doesn't matter. We're gonna kill the freaking rulers.
Okay, I have a better idea.
Okay.
I said this before. We get a bunch of explosives. We go to the roof of this cave.
We've
and
heard that plan.
blow-
We've
No,
ditched
no,
that
no, no,
plan.
no.
We've ditched that plan.
Instead of blowing up the whole city or tumbling down the whole city, we only do it to the city hall. Okay? We only collapse that building when they are in a meeting.
Yeah, but the thing is, we can't go up there.
But if we just, but that's the thing. We fly and blow the roof of the cave over it. But
So you want us to fly up there, plant explosives without the bat riders noticing us?
yeah, we can be
without them
invisible in the same time.
I'm the one who casts both spells.
But okay, so
Also, I would just say,
think
Dara,
so.
you just know the impossibility of, like, the Symposium Hall is... It's huge.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. I have best idea. I have the
Okay,
best idea now.
let us see.
We go and resurrect Isidore, point him to this this town, let him just take over the town, and then we go in and save it.
That sounds like a very stupid idea.
I mean,
Well, okay, what's your plan then, Dara? You sent us down here.
what's the plan to overthrow the government?
Well, first of all, I need to find my friends.
How important can your friend be? What is your friend gonna do?
Arisa, can you
Let us
scry
hear.
on her friend so we know where she might be in the city, if she's even in this city? Please?
I guess?
Yeah. That's actually not a bad point though.
So she has heard of the target.
Yeah.
Why does always Jaxson
has
suggest to
nothing.
scry when you're the one together with Arisa?
Well,
Because
to
it's
be
a
fair,
one-sided thing. We've gone over this.
well, that's true, and also scrying is a relatively new feature. You know,
No, it's not. We've done it plenty of times.
I mean, we have
a
done it for
relatively new
well,
feature.
a month or so.
Arisa will go to cast Scry, and I'm about to roll now, so...
This session has just been flaming.
Yeah, Arisa will set their focus on it and go, didn't work.
Well,
Yeah,
that's too bad.
What is she going to do when you find her? Let us hear this.
Well, I will tell you all the details about that after I have found her.
No, we
No,
want to know it
you
now
will
because we are
not.
down here with you.
We are, yeah, exactly, and we're trapped in a room. Why would we not hear what she
Like,
has?
give us a reason not to leave. We can't be like locked out from this plan.
Well, she's the only one I can trust down here to tell me more about the details about what has happened in the city since I've been gone.
Oh yes, yes. But
You
can't
can
we just,
speak to anyone here and probably know what's been going on.
or just is there someone else? You know a contact who knows about people like wanting to overthrow them, so we just find one of those people.
Look, it's not going to be so simple to find someone that just wants to overthrow the Sisterhood of Shadows.
But you
Don't
said
have an
that.
outcast down here?
I'm pretty sure there is none, but I've never heard of one.
I mean, we talked about this briefly before.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
the Outcast is like super well known on the top side.
Mm-hmm.
Dara, you'd never even heard of them until you reached the surface. Like, yeah.
Can't we just like, fuck, right? There's a war going on. Like, hey yo, Belleran, take your army, attack these people.
Take your army, track it through Thromera.
Thromera.
Laronia, do.
Dara, what's the plan? What's the plan? What are we doing here?
Well, right now you're complaining.
Because we don't know
Should
the
you
plan.
say you're complaining on our ideas? And why are we coming up with ideas? So you should have an idea. You don't even have anything. You've lied to us. You said
Go
you
back
had
to your uncle.
Yeah, you lied to your uncle as well. You said
And
you
your
had
wife.
contact.
You hear someone pound on the door.
Shut the
And-
fuck up!
And Dara, you just hear like a voice
Hi.
say, "Keep it down in there."
Oh,
Sorry,
And you're in the Underdark, speak Undercommon.
I just did.
Well, I hear voices in there.
How do you say go fuck yourself in Undercommon?
no. We don't
I'm
need
not gonna
more
let you-
attention.
I'm not gonna let you
Dara,
learn.
what's the plan?
Well, I will go find my contact. If I can't find her, then we'll try to infiltrate the top side, getting side, and there, and then we'll just have to improvise from there.
Wait, let's do this first. You send out Florp, scout the place before, so we know like how to head in and stuff.
Well,
Because we can't
yes,
go in blind.
But she was gonna find the contact first.
Yes.
first I'm gonna do that. Do you wish to follow me, or do
Jax,
should
should
I
we
just...
go murder nobody and take someone on?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. I'm going to the bad side again. Fuck
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Fuck this. This is
Try to be a good
under the
person.
rock. This ain't downward.
Yeah, what
We-
happens under
our-
the rock stays under the rock.
Exactly.
Gods don't see this place.
Our reputation here.
Like this, like our reputation here won't spread like over the rock, so it's fine.
Perfect. Exactly. We have never heard about anything under the rock except when we met Dara.
Problem
Wait,
is I can't find you after you have gone and done so.
well, can you just have Florp with us?
I suppose I can let Florp be with you.
Yeah, nice.
Perfect.
Then you can find us.
Can you make us invisible?
Yeah.
Fine, I can make you two invisible.
Okay, let's head out.
Out.
Fritz and Delvin will just stay behind in their shared room and continue to share gym bro tips.
Yeah, and I assume Arisa should stay behind just to make sure that these two guys, if someone were to go pass by, she can translate. And
Okay.
Dara does Dara stuff.
Okay, so right. Jaxson and Storm, you're gonna go murder someone.
Yep.
Okay, we can.
Dara, you were gonna do what?
I'll start with the Temple of Eldor.
Okay, and Arisa, is she just going with you then, or did you? wanna
I'll
send
let
her to
Arisa stay here with the
Okay.
gym
Oh, right.
bros.
That was what you meant, of course. Right. So, yeah. I'm curious about Storm and Jackson's way to go about it. So
Yeah.
let's start with you guys at least. We'll see how far we go with you. But yes, you head out. There are thousands of opportunities.
Okay, so we scout for a house,
That's not too small, you know.
like a small 2-story house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. There are plenty
Scout
of
that
those.
shit out.
Like no really too poor family living there, but like.
Are we gonna kill a family?
No, we're not killing a family, no. But we try to find a place where there's no kids as well.
Nice. Good.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
so-
will say the difficulty here is gauging the size of a house from the outside.
Oh,
Because everything is just built into the walls. So you can see on the facade, like, oh, this one has a 2-story facade.
Perfect.
But who knows how big that is on the inside?
okay. So, how late is it right now? Is it like late or is it or?
You came here in the evening. So
Oh,
it's,
shit.
it's probably
It might
like
be
close
so.
to midnight at this
Okay,
point.
nice.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's perfect. Okay, so stop. We just first we have to check out how like the houses look.
Okay,
Yeah, so-
lockpick. We go walk in.
Yeah.
We check the place out, and then we walk out if it's too little, and then we go in again.
Yes.
Because if they're kids, we don't want to kill them.
No, exactly.
We school now.
Yes, we school now. When did you learn Celestial?
No.
You know, I know 1 or 2 words.
I know. Wait.
I don't know that.
Did I mispronounce it?
I think so.
Oh, I meant to say bread in Draxonian.
Oh shit! You mispronounced it. It's
This is so cursed.
okay. Should we check out that house?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I lockpick that house.
That house, of course. Yep. Make a thieves' tools check.
Yeah, that's like over 20.
Cool.
Cool.
Click, and you head inside. Do you want to go upstairs, or do you want to just scout the first floor? Or do you split up?
No,
I
we go.
take the top floor, you take the bottom floor.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, bam. Sneak, sneak,
Okay,
sneak.
both of you make stealth checks as well.
Not one. No.
Yeah, that's
I don't need a second roll.
oh, you got that 20?
Mhm.
Look at this heist.
Mm.
Yeah, I got a 34.
All right. So,
I got a 22.
Jaxson, you were taking the bottom floor. Was that it?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, you head inside. You start looking around.
It's
You see that it is some sort of like kitchen is what you get to quite quickly as you head into the first floor. And you see there is this drow woman, sort of like equivalent of like 30s for a human, who's like standing there and currently cooking something.
Okay. Fuck. When I look around, what like ingredients do I see? Because I'm starving. I'm starving.
You're so food.
There's a bowl of some kind of moss. There are obviously tons of mushrooms, some bioluminescent ones, some that are not. You see like Dara's favorite, these like golden colored glowing mushrooms that she pointed out during your dinner. You see she has also cut up this like strange like probably like 1.5-foot-ish bug, like looks kind of like a pill bug but just like huge. You see like
So it's like a steak piece.
yeah, and that thing is like been boiled. I don't know, man.
What the fuck?
Okay, Jaxson will go and try to steal some moss.
All right, yeah, easy
No,
enough.
you fucker.
And
Your mission was to look if it was big or not.
and he will taste the moss. But
Okay, so as you taste that moss, for a second you're like, this tastes like nothing. And then this shock wave of spiciness hits you. As you realize that this is like the ghost pepper equivalent of moss. I need you to make a constitution save for me.
oh, save
Yeah. Well, like,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
23.
Okay, 23. You're like dying, like you're crying, snot is pouring from your mouth, you're salivating like crazy, you're sweating, you feel like you're going to die, but you manage to keep yourself from having a total breakdown and screaming. Like you're just barely managing to stay quiet, but you can barely see through your like watering eyes because this is horrendously spicy.
I take almost everything else of it with me.
I just like pocket a fistful of the moss.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
And then is it only the kitchen I see?
There's like another door in the back of it. It is closed, and the woman is right there in the kitchen, you know, like cooking.
Is there a keyhole?
Yes, but your eyes are also so watered up from the ghost moss that that you can hardly see anything. So
I will
meanwhile,
go back to the stairs.
meanwhile, Storm,
Yep.
you sneak up the stairs. And you see, like, the first thing that you come into is almost like a small, just like general living room kind of thing.
Small.
What do you mean?
Did you say small?
Like,
He said general living room.
yes.
I want a huge one.
Well, you did want to go for a small 2-story building, so
Okay, yeah, sure. Sure.
this is
Okay.
not Symposium Hall that you're breaking into, my friend.
Okay. Okay.
It's a humble living room. Like, this is not even the higher tiers of the city. This is like mid to low tiers of city.
Okay. Looks good. Next room.
There's
What do
like
we got?
one room that leads toward the front, and there's another that leads towards the back.
Back.
Okay, so you go for the back. You open that door, and you see 3 small beds.
No.
And you see 3 drow children playing with toys on the floor. Time to get to work.
Okay, we out. We out.
Mhm.
Jackson and I set the place outside of the
Mhm.
establishment where we was gonna meet up after.
Right.
Bam.
There was like nothing. Just a
Let's make it.
yeah. Let's find another place.
Why does it sound like you've eaten something horrible?
Oh, I out of breath.
Did you run around down there? Was it that huge?
No.
Was it that huge downstairs? Then we should kill the kids. Let's go.
I tried some bugs down because I thought like it was a bug steak. It was fucking disgusting. But I found some nice moth.
Moth.
Moss.
It sounds almost like Jackson has been crying. Like he's sniveling. He's all like,
Okay. Nice. Great. Should we shake that house?
Yeah. We do a quick sweep.
Alright,
Quick
so
scan.
how many houses are you willing to go through before?
Until we find a house
Okay,
without
so you're-
kids.
We also only have 1 hour before the invisibility.
Yeah, but
No,
we're doing quick.
no,
we're doing
like
quick
2 more,
sweep.
2, 3 more.
Okay, so the next one that you go into,
Mhm.
essentially, Storm, you're
Yeah.
the first one to find people, and you see it's an elderly couple who are both like sitting there in 2 rocking chairs by like a window, and they're both like one of them is just like knitting something. The other one is just kind of sitting there with the book, but they seem to be talking more so than actually reading. And there's no one else in the house.
Okay, we meet up at the place outside the establishment. Okay, there's an old couple.
I mean, they're gonna die soon either way.
I didn't want to say it, but you said it. Yeah.
I mean, they're elves. They probably have like 50 to 100 years left, you know.
Yeah, but like, we don't think about that, man.
100 years is merely a blink for an elf.
Mm-hmm. So,
It seems like a lifetime for most.
how do we do this then?
You know, you go in there and do your thing, man.
No, you're doing it too. One each.
Is Florp with them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Florp is sitting on me.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah. on his shoulder or something.
You
I
know,
wonder if Dara is checking through floor sometimes.
back in the day, I would have done this in 2 seconds. But I don't know why it's harder for me to kill elderly couples nowadays.
First of all,
I become a simp, you know?
the older you are, the more racist you are. And
Okay, yeah.
they are from the Underdark, and they are quite racist. They don't like us.
Well, they are elders.
Okay, let's check out.
Did I
last
see
one more
anything
house.
that would make sense that from upside, or are they 100% undercommoners?
You mean like what kind of things are we talking about here?
Like, have they been to Dawnworld?
Like, do they have souvenirs?
From a quick
anything?
sweep, no. I mean, no.
Most people have not. Most
Damn,
people
man.
do
Hurts
not
their
even.
eyes.
Ah, man.
Most people are vaguely aware that that it
They
is.
could have adopted us, for
I mean-
the time we're in Underdark,
One more house. One more house. If we don't find, then we take them out.
Okay, one more house. We go through one more house.
Waiting for Jacob to just reveal that, yeah, this is like a criminal's house, and you're like, oh, nice.
All right, yeah. You you go to the next one. You find there's this this kind of youngish man. Jaxson, you're the one that finds this one. It's like a youngish man, probably of like equivalent of late 20s, so he could be maybe like 40, 50 years old or something like that. He's sitting there, he's kind of like drinking a bit. Looks kind of like depressed. And you see this big like beetle looking thing come like crawling, and he like pets it and picks it up in his lap, and it's like says something. You see like almost a sad smile kind of grows on his lips, and like puts the bottle away and like pets the beetle.
Do we see any Dawnworld things?
No. It's probably like a
freaking
single
beetle.
digit amount of people in this entire city that have been
Understandable.
topside, you know?
Okay, we meet up.
Yep.
Okay, our invisibility is going out soon, man. We have to make a choice.
Okay, do we want the beetle? Do we want kids? Or do
No, not the kids, not the kids.
we can raise the kids?
No. We are leaving, man. We're leaving.
Okay, can you
Storm's version of
We
Storm's
might have
version
to
of
kill the
parenting is
beetle.
basically, okay, kids, let's
Can you,
go.
like,
I'm going for
make him-
milk.
snort some drugs or something?
Make the kids snort drugs.
No, the depressed man.
No, but like, how are we going to do that?
Okay.
That's why we should knock someone out. And if we knock the elderly couple out, they die probably. So let's just knock him out.
And do what?
Like, just tie him up and put him in like. Tie him up, gag him, put him in like a closet or something.
No, I know. I have an idea.
Okay.
We time up.
Mm-hmm.
Arisa opens a portal in the mushroom. Out.
We can't find
In
him.
Havenita. And
We
then he
go
lives.
through the soul tree.
Yeah. And then he's in Havenita.
But like, okay, the problem here is, how do we take him to a big mushroom?
That's easy. We're invisible.
But he is not. Okay,
No,
let's,
but
okay,
we're
let's go and knock him out at least, tie him up and stuff. What do we do with the beetle?
What do we do with an Uncle Sailor? And we hope it's friendly.
And if it's not,
If it's not, it's gotta go. No,
Okay. Let's do this.
we can knock it out as well. He gets to keep his beetle, okay? We can
Yes,
throw
yes.
it with him in the mushroom. Okay,
Yes.
okay, now we go in.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dara.
Ja. Oh,
You have headed off into the city proper looking for the Temple of Eldor.
yes.
Now, the temple is a pretty big internal structure in the lower tiers of the city, since it's meant to be accessible to everyone, essentially. It is, as far as you've always known, the biggest temple in the city. And the oldest in particular, since Eldor is kind of predates any other kinds of worship that may have come after. As you get there, you see that it appears to have been renovated to some extent. At first, you can't really put your finger on the differences as you kind of head inside. You know, the kind of iconography that covers the walls and all that. It's all the same, but there are little like touch-ups here and there. The thing that really stands out, though, aside from all these like Eldor-based motifs, including the kind of like flame patterns that are common for his temples, is when you get to like the chapel itself, like the central main part of this temple. Because since you were here last, there is now this huge statue that has been planted in the middle of this round chamber. And the statue is most certainly not depicting Eldor.
Oh.
It is depicting a woman. In this like cloak dress hybrid, some sort of thing. And you see on an inscription, it reads a couple of things. But the first thing you see is Queen of the Unknown.
Queen of the Unknown.
Yeah. Second thing you see is Mistress of Magic. Third thing you see is the Great Mystery. And the last thing you see is Umbra.
Oh. Oh. I gotta...
And you know that these are all titles of Umbra.
Yeah, yeah. That Umbra.
That Umbra.
Damn, I gotta talk with Jaxson about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably gonna want to know about that. Oh. But that's the main difference since back in the day.
Yeah, it seems to have been repurposed, essentially.
Yeah. But there are still priests and things walking around.
There are, but they look very different. These are not the priests that you knew.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're kind of like going around looking, I don't want to call it looking lost necessarily, but as you're kind of walking around studying this place, as different as it is, you see this woman come up to you wearing very elaborate robes with a mixture of black and these purple spider silk fabrics, all like mixed with each other in layers. Beautiful getup, really. Long white hair, partially like in small braids, but most of it just flowing free. Very kind of like welcoming sort of posture and body language, and this kind of warm smile on her face. She just walks up to you and says, "Welcome to the Temple of Umbra, child. Can I help you with anything?"
Yes, I was looking around, and I was also looking for a friend of mine that I was certain would be here. Her name is Brissa. You haven't, by any chance, met her here?
Brissa, you say? Of course I know her. Who are you, if I may ask?
I am Shana Baratra.
Shana, child. You wish to find Brissa, is that it?
Yes, preferably.
I'm afraid she has not been here in some time, but of course I can help you find her.
Oh, that would be lovely if you could do that.
She lives in the upper tiers of the city, of course. I don't know how well you know her.
We were friends a long time ago.
I see. Well, she is, of course, the matriarch of the Lararian household.
Oh.
It shouldn't be too difficult to find. A rather small house, but a house nonetheless.
Can you write the name of the
I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Thank you.
I can do it straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you very kindly. Ooh.
Is there anything else I can help you with in the name of Umbra?
Well, you could perhaps. I have been here a long time ago, and I don't remember this place being a temple of Umbra back in the day. Is this a recent change?
Well, of course. With the, But where are you from, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, I'm originally from. Let me take that. I can't. Marthid, but I've been traveling quite a bit, all over the place.
You must have been quite far away then.
Indeed, to the surface, to be exact.
Well, this was indeed a Temple of Eldor once, but as I have the Sisterhood of Shadows to thank, we now have a temple for the goddess Umbra here in the heart of Sharanth.
See? Well, that is lovely to hear.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I feel like I just want to take in a little bit of her holiness, a little bit in peace and quiet, you know.
Of course.
A little bit of prayer.
Walk in shadows, child.
Walk in shadow.
And she withdraws. And at that point, I think it's a good spot to end the session, and we'll pick up with potential murder next time.
Yeah.
We won't murder anyone.
Welcome back. You know, the viewers will vote for this kind of...
Oh god, don't tell the viewers.
No, I think the viewers like the chaotic things more than the simp, you know, just walking around, not doing anything, just listening to Dara, you know, fucking cringe.
Why don't you kill the kids then?
Oh, fuck.
Because we are not monsters.
You said they wanted the crazy, chaotic thing, and that is the most crazy, chaotic thing you can do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens exactly next time. So until
Indeed.
then, everybody, have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace out.